Okay.
Yeah. We okay now?
Yep. We're
We are
started.
straight. Okay.
Awesome.
Well, welcome to our stream. We're going to drink some drinks. What are we going to jump straight into it?
Well, pretty much. I mean, we're here at...
we have Kev from Tech Showdown drinking drinks with us as well.
Steve
So,
almost forgot who was sitting next to him.
yeah.
well, I'm used to just having Tim here.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, so we got a whole bunch of drinks here. We also got some snacks as well, which we'll check out as we go through. We're not sure. I mean, some of them we can tell what the drinks are by the pictures, but some of them we have no idea what they are. So
Mystery drinks.
mystery drinks. So we'll just have to see, and but we have someone here that can translate them.
We brought a translator.
We brought a
We're very
translator.
prepared. It's a professional
Yeah.
stream.
Professional stream,
So,
including the ironing board,
Yeah.
mouse pad for
Well,
Tim.
you can't see the ironing board, but it is...
yeah, there's an ironing
Check
board.
my Twitter and you'll see there's a picture of the. Oh, you retweeted it, didn't you?
Yeah.
There's a picture as well on Twitter, so you guys can check it out. But it's a good use of space, actually.
Perfect mouse pad
Yeah.
/ bench.
Oh, it's great. So we're here, obviously, in Taipei, in Taiwan. We're here for Computex 2018. We're having a great time. I'm sure you've checked out all of the content on both of our channels. And, it's been a fun show so far. We're wrapping it up sort of at the end of the...
We're definitely wrapping it
Yeah.
up, so we're not doing anything today. We've pretty much done all the filming. We've got a few more things to edit. Got a couple of other fun things planned, but we thought, let's do a live stream. We got Kev here, and we went to 7-Eleven, topped up on it. We got quite a few strange looks last night, Tim and I, when we spent over 20 Australian dollars on
But it's
assorted drinks.
it's crazy, right? Because all this cost like roughly 500 Taiwanese dollars, which is the equivalent of 22 Australian dollars or something,
Something like that, yep.
which is like 18 US, and we got 15 drinks for that much.
Yeah.
Like in Australia, this would have cost
A lot.
I don't even know.
A lot.
So
God, oh my.
What?
No, the comment, I don't want to read it.
Okay.
a lot of comments about my legs here.
Yeah, Tim's
My
got his
knees,
legs
yeah.
out.
Steve was like, "You should put on some pants," and I was like, "Nah, it's not necessary." I thought,
Yeah.
just rock the pants. It's all good.
Are we synced? Send voices of sync.
Yeah, I think it might be a little, but
Yeah.
Shouldn't be too bad.
yeah, hopefully.
It's done that the last few times. It's better than what we faced the first time we tried to live stream about a week ago.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, so hopefully everything's going fine. Well, we should probably crack into one of these drinks.
Yeah, we got a
question
lot to get
is,
through.
where do we start?
You can start with that one.
So what does that say on it?
Oh, is that the oatmeal
Yeah, that's
drink?
an oatmeal drink.
We have an oatmeal drink here.
Well, that's a
so,
bit safe to start with then.
can I just move the mic a little bit?
You're a big proponent of oats and whey, aren't you, Steve?
So,
Every morning.
actually, do we have to shake this up? An
Oh,
oat
we
drink?
probably should. We don't want to get freaking just oat water.
All right.
Got some
Yeah.
ASMR shaking noises there for you guys.
Oh, that is thick.
Wow.
That
okay.
is thick. Hang on. Can we see? Yeah, we can
Yeah,
see
yeah.
that. That is thick. So,
Almost as thick as Steve is now. Hey, Steve.
why did we invite Kev? I knew I would regret this. Okay, so we've got a little bit left.
Smells just pretty
Here
strong
you go, Tim.
of oats.
Oh, it smells like porridge. Like
Yeah,
straight
yeah,
up
it
smells
smells
like
just-
porridge.
yeah,
Yeah.
just like-
Yeah, it does.
Cheers. Cheers, mate.
Oh,
Cheers.
There you go.
Oh,
It's like drinking porridge.
it is like drinking
It kind of
porridge.
tastes like nothing to me. Like,
Yeah, it's just
it's
well,
like-
porridge doesn't really taste like much, does it?
it's kind of like thick water.
Yeah,
That's a thing.
It's thick water with like a strong oat flavour.
yeah.
I don't think the flavor's even that strong.
I mean, I'm committed to drink whatever's poured out in the glass, but I would not choose that again.
I don't mind it.
So that is the Chinese characters oatmeal drink.
Also, we're not rinsing the glasses in between drinks.
Well, we have no way to rinse it.
so that's pretty thick.
Yeah, I guess don't pour too much though, because if it's something disgusting, then you're gonna have to.
Nah,
down the
you
whole
have to
thing.
drink. You have to. That's the rules of this stream.
So one of the guys in the chat says, "Did you meet up with other tech YouTubers like Brian from Tech Yes City, for example?" We've seen a lot of YouTubers.
We
at
ran
the
into
show.
Brian on the first night, but we haven't run into him on the showroom floor or anything. So yeah, it didn't. He's, as far as I can tell, running all over the place because he's done a heap of content.
Yeah.
So if you guys haven't checked that out, go check it out. But yeah, we've run into a few of the US guys, but not a lot. We saw Paul a couple of times. Really nice guy. Always great running into Paul.
Yeah.
Didn't run into Kyle. We saw him, but he was really busy, so we left him alone.
Same with Steve from Gamers Nexus. We saw him,
we-
but he looked pretty angry about something. So
He was
we left
he
him
was
alone.
he was in the thick of it, so we thought we'd leave him alone. But yeah, it would have been good to
Yeah.
catch up with him.
At Taipei 101, we briefly ran into the guys from Hardware Canucks as
Yeah,
well.
they were friendly. And you've seen a fair bit of Wendell, haven't you?
Yeah, we hung out a few times, so
I
that's been good.
haven't got to chat with Wendell, so
Yeah.
hopefully we do, but we might be running out of time.
Yeah, so lots of fun stuff.
Yeah. So, what should we try next?
You can give that one a go.
What is that?
I don't know. I bought it because I could not tell what it was. I think it's probably some tea drink.
Vitamin C.
Get her to tell us after.
Oh, okay.
Because then we can just try to figure out what it is first. But
Well-
we'll try that one then.
Okay.
So it's got vitamins or something.
Whoa, that could have gone badly.
Well, if you shook it up.
No, but it's carbonated, so
Did we meet Linus? We saw him briefly
saw
come
him.
into a party that we were at, but we didn't actually speak to him or anything. He's usually pretty busy. But he's always around.
I think I gave myself a bit too much there.
Yeah, Linus was motoring through it. When I was at the MSI booth, he was there just going crazy with the laptops. And just
Oh,
plowing
look at
through
the
everything.
colour of this.
So, you
I know.
It's great. It's like fluoro yellow.
It looks like Mountain Dew,
Yeah.
kinda.
Now you
Actually-
wonder why they coloured the
I'll
bottle.
put that over here.
Yeah,
on the
move that
ironing board. The ironing board of rejection.
Okay, it just smells like soft drink, kind of.
It
Yeah.
smells like a CC lemon almost.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does. Yeah.
Oh.
That's actually quite nice.
That's okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not too sweet, which is good.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty much like CC lemon.
Yeah.
Pretty much the same thing. I like how it's mixed.
So far,
with the
it's
oats.
been quite disappointing for me. I want something that is very unusual. We know we have one or two unusual ones, so wait,
Oh, we have some crazy stuff.
the stream won't disappoint. Have you been following the chat?
I have been a little bit. Someone asked who are the winners and losers of Computex this year. That was Sal Kagan, who's one of our Patreons here. So
That was easy. That's
Yeah.
an easy question. So
Refer to our previous video that Tim did.
yeah,
exactly.
probably.
That's exactly what I would think. So
Yeah.
winner is AMD and loser is Intel. It's
Yeah.
just like no
Yeah.
two
Yeah.
ways about it. The Threadrippers are looking awesome. I'll have a video coming up at the Be Quiet booth, and I checked out they have an upcoming big air cooler for the 32-core Threadripper Ryzen
nice.
2,
Nice.
Threadripper 2. I saw your video. You did the Cooler Master.
The Wraith Ripper, yeah, the Wraith Ripper.
huge one.
So a similar sort of base plate, not sort of.
Yeah. So that's actually going to be coming out. You know, obviously it would go straight into the X399 platform, which is good. And it's looking awesome, whereas Intel's basically unlocked 8180 Xeon, which is, yeah, well...
I mean, they were supposed to say at their event that it was an overclocking demo, and they'd practiced to say it, but they just didn't. At least this is their excuse. So I'm not sure whether it's true or not.
I'm not buying that for a
I don't-
second.
Yeah, I don't buy that.
No way.
If they're reading...
They knew
teleprompters-
exactly what they were doing, and
Yeah.
it would have been planned.
Yeah, probably.
And it would have been executed exactly as intended. But, you know,
Yeah.
whatever.
I mean, it's just so bad. Like all of us guys and enthusiasts just saw straight away, like 28 cores, 5 gigahertz. That's just not happening. Like,
yeah,
it's
we
not coming to anything.
we didn't even bother jumping on it because we're like, oh, this is nothing. So
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
I suppose the Threadripper launch the next day, or announcement rather, made it something. So
Yeah.
yeah, it was worth covering.
It's the motherboards are crazy as well. Have you seen some of the ones they've shown off for them? The
For which
Well, like-
ones?
the 28 core Intel.
Oh,
because
yeah.
LGA 34.
Yeah.
What is it? I can't remember what.
Well, it's a Xeon. It's a Platinum Xeon
Yeah.
chip, so there's just server boards.
It's just to transfer it. I mean, what power connectors are you going to run for the CPU then? Because it's looking like they're going to need more than 2 8-pins. So what are you going to have to run?
It's-
2 power supplies?
Yeah, it's not happening anyway. It never was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just-
So
yeah.
all right. You want to read a few things while I sort out the next one?
Yeah, sure.
This one's not particularly crazy, but it could taste interesting. Water lemon milk. So
watermelon milk.
It's watermelon
Watermelon.
milk. So it's watermelon juice is okay. It's a bit.
But apparently it's milk.
But
Like
it's
actual,
milk.
it's not juice misprinted.
No,
It's
it never
milk.
is.
Yeah.
Whenever they say milk, they mean milk. Tim and I have found that a few
Yeah.
times. So we'll give this a go.
what was your favorite coming up product? I think if we exclude Threadripper, what was your guys' favorite thing that you saw that's like coming up soon?
Wow, that's difficult. I mean, if it was a single product or something that was just really cool for it, like in terms of I want to check out that MSI motherboard, the X399 creation. That thing looked like a beast. That would be so cool to check out.
Yeah, I actually forgot about that when I was thinking. That was cool. That was really good.
Phase. Yeah,
yeah, like that's a really cool board. I'd love to get a second gen Threadripper chip on that.
Yeah,
I think I really like the Cooler Master angled mount.
That was
you can
amazing.
get for their cases. It's just it's something unique and will really add to people's builds, make it look that little bit extra.
It's not at all practical, but that doesn't matter because that's not the point of it. Yeah, that was really interesting. Cooler Master had a lot of really cool things.
So check out our video.
Go watch our video. But yeah, no, they had a lot of good stuff. Yeah, I mean, it was mainly the stuff that interested me was the new cases, coolers.
Yeah. Oh, it's a really weird colour.
Yeah.
It's legit milk that's pink.
It's definitely milk.
Oh, that's a strong smell.
Yeah,
I'm putting a bit of this in.
I like the G-Skill RGB memory as well.
The Royal
stuff.
Royal
was pretty cool.
That was pretty pimping.
It'll probably be pretty expensive, I reckon.
They said it will be a premium over the RGB stuff that they've already got.
Yeah.
Tim's actually doing a video on that. We got a lot of cool B-roll.
Oh, it smells exactly like watermelon juice.
It smells exactly,
exactly like watermelon juice. So, a cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm waiting to see Kev's reaction on this. Good?
Oh no, that's horrible.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
It smells like watermelon juice, but it tastes just like milk. Like there's no watermelon flavour in it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not disgusting, but it's weird, that's for sure.
You poured me so much.
Yeah, you got to drink all that. They're the rules. Don't disappoint the fans.
Ugh. I don't take milk too well, so we've got a ton of milk drinks here. So
just don't kick over everything.
If
when
I have
you
to duck away to, that'll be fun.
Yeah, I mean,
There you go, just skull it. The Kiwi way.
it's unusual.
Did anyone else find the entire Computex show to be the year of mild increment in the industry?
Yes.
Yeah, not a whole lot of major things on show.
We said that on our Patreon live stream that we did before the show started, wasn't it? I can't even remember now. The week's a blur.
Yeah.
This week has flown. Have you found that?
Oh,
Yeah, like I feel like we
stressful.
just got here.
Yeah.
You just wake up, go have breakfast, jump on the train, get to the showroom floor, do everything, get back, edit, and then it's 10 o'clock at night. And then you want to go out and do something, and then you just go to bed. So yeah, it's been an absolute whirlwind, but I think it's been, I don't know, I don't want to say disappointing overall because there has been some cool products and some good announcements.
Yeah.
But probably hoping for a little bit more.
Yeah, I think on that stream we were sort of talking about maybe AMD would refresh X399 to X499, but it seems like they're just going straight for X399.
I mean,
or continuing it.
that would have given us more to talk about, but I don't know what that was.
That was your water, just in case you needed it.
But I'll stick it down here. Yeah, it would have given us more to talk about, but it's a bit like the B450 situation where it's just rehashed motherboards.
Well, it's
Hopefully a little bit refined, but it's not radically different or new.
Yeah, it reminds me of what Intel did with X99. When the new CPUs came out, that was when they went to Broadwell E, wasn't it? From Haswell E, and they stayed on X99.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so all they did then is all their companies, what we'll see with Threadripper 2 will be the same thing. There'll be ones I'll bring out, so it'll be motherboards X399 for Threadripper 2.
So the creation.
Like the creation, and obviously there'll be all the other companies will bring ones out. I don't see a reason why they wouldn't. I'm starting to see why some of the X399 boards we had before were built so overkill.
Yeah.
Like 16 cores, and then now we're sort of like seeing like, okay, so now when you put a 32 core in them, they'll actually be able to handle it. Because I was thinking with some of the other ones, they were so overbuilt for a 16 core. Which was, that in itself is still, a pretty crazy thing. But now we're seeing that that'll be good, that you can put the 32 cores in. So if you are a person that is on Threadripper right now, you will be able to just upgrade your CPU, do the BIOS updates and stuff.
There are a few.
Without having to go over.
Yeah, there are a few X399 boards that might be right on the edge. I I can't imagine there'll be much overclocking headroom, but it should
the
work.
entry level. As crazy as to say an entry level X399 board. But
Yeah, just
the entry level ones.
the ones that didn't seem to be overkill previously.
Yeah,
I guess.
definitely a few come to mind, and that they would be. I think, yeah, you're not going to be able to overclock with them or anything like that. But there would definitely be all these new ones that'll be made for the 32 core chips, and they're like the creation, which will be crazy. So I think what Tim said when we did the previous stream, the Patreon stream, was quite true in the sense that that was before Computex has started, and Tim said that a lot of the big things are probably going to be quite disappointing, from the big companies. That was before the NVIDIA event and stuff like that, or I think it was the same day of it, and that's pretty true, and that we found a lot of the cool things we found were things that we weren't expecting, that we went in there, they were just sort of singular things, maybe a monitor here, maybe a cooler or something like that.
That often happens at Computex.
And so we found a lot of cool things that we didn't expect, but out of the big companies, Intel, NVIDIA, AMD, well, AMD did, they did a Threadripper 2 announcements, that was good, but out of the other two, not really much. And even Intel's one was mainly, talking about other things, and then they just sort of tapped on the 28 core, and then they gave pretty much no information about it anyway. So,
yeah, no, I totally agree. That's sort of the problem with Computex. It's such a massive show, and you make all your meetings well in advance because companies are busy, and you've got to sort of fit yourself in at certain times. And so you don't get to go see everything. It's not like going to a theme park and just running around and checking everything out. It probably is if you're not having to create content, but if you're planning on, because when you go to a booth, they sort of section off parts for you so you can actually do filming, so people aren't walking through your shots every 2 seconds. Tim had that happen to him at one booth.
We could make a compilation of the amount of times people just would go bang. Even when I'm right there talking, or Steve's talking, and the camera's like a meter away, and it's really obvious we're doing a take, and someone would just walk straight through the middle.
And it wasn't a busy section either.
Yeah, you could easily go around, and they're just like, no, who cares?
This guy squeezed between Tim and it was like that much distance. He's gone straight through. Tim was about a minute into his...
Well, that's what happened at the MSI booth when I was doing the interview with someone from MSI, a guy called Jeremy, who's a really nice guy, and I asked him to come in on the video to talk about that X399 board. And the camera was, only like a meter and a half away, and someone walked by in front of us while we're doing the interview, then turned around and walked back past through the camera. And of course,
So
it doesn't bother me that much because I don't really get stage fright at all, but when you have these people that aren't used to being on camera, it really,
somewhat wrecks the shot.
Yeah, and it rattles them a little bit, so that was frustrating, so we had to redo the whole thing.
How's the audio going?
I think for some people the audio seems slightly out of sync, and for some people it seems okay. I'm just doing very minor changes.
When I was watching your stream last time, I noticed it was depending on what browser you were watching in.
Okay. And
sometimes if you refresh the browser, it fixed it.
Well, I've tried -50. I'm going to go +50, and they say it's good now.
Okay,
so
awesome.
Because I think the delay from the camera is just very slight.
Yeah. Well, let's celebrate with a new drink. I believe this is Come By.
That might be the brand.
Come By? Yeah, it says Come By on it.
I thought you guys were going to try it first.
Oh, we're going to try it first. Sorry, I keep forgetting the rules. Apologies.
Yeah, we can't cheat.
Yeah.
No cheating here.
Yeah, I think it's just orange juice, isn't it?
I knew this would happen at some point.
Oh, no.
Steve is screwing up the box. He's absolutely wrecked it. Oh, no.
No, I salvaged it.
Didn't they sell milk like that and give it to you in school back in like the 1950s?
It's not my fault. It was a dud, all right?
Yeah.
I'm not the dud. Okay, here we go. Oh, this is very liquidy.
Wow.
And kind of clearish. That's mixing with the original oat very nicely.
Thank you.
All
right, so I think I fixed the audio sync. So thanks,
good job.
Thanks guys for letting me know about that.
I knew there was a reason we'd bring Tim.
Yep.
There you go.
Oh, that's a strong. I don't know what that smell is.
Oh, that's definitely got a tea smell to it.
Yeah,
so
it's like
definitely tea smell.
Oh yeah, that's very strong.
I don't
very
drink
strong.
tea, so.
Oh, it doesn't taste like tea that much.
It tastes kind of nice.
It's good. That's good.
Nice.
That is very surprising based on the smell.
Even for someone like me that doesn't like tea, it doesn't taste like it. It
it's
just tastes nice.
very overpowering, the smell.
Yeah, but it's quite sweet. Like it's nice. So what is this?
Is that orange tea?
Come By? We've got a translator off screen here
Yeah,
that can.
I think it is something like orange tea
Oh,
Orange
that's
tea.
Orange
awesome.
tea. Okay.
Well, that was disappointingly good.
Yep.
We'll,
Well, we're 4 down. We've got 11 to go.
You pour smaller glasses, Steve.
you guys need to mix them together. Well, maybe that could be the grand finale.
Oh no.
We've got a little bit of...
We've got work to do after
And
this,
fill the
Steve.
Oh, fill it up.
I think
now.
that's going to have to happen. Let us know, guys. Are we going for the mix them all together at the end?
Yeah. If we get a massive donation, we'll probably do it, I reckon. But
We'll go for it anyway. Oh, well, that was actually quite nice.
that was
Yeah,
probably
not too bad.
out of the ones that we've had so far, that was the best, I reckon.
Yeah. Yep. I agree. Well, I was hoping to run into something very unusual. The Premas are going to be interesting. How we're going to get the liquid out of those, but we'll wait till we get there. You got some snacks there, Kev. Getting a bit hungry.
Yeah, I don't know what this one is.
We got some snacks as well, and we don't know what they are.
Yep.
Oh. Alrighty.
Oh, that's weird.
I'm gonna grab some.
They're like French fries or something, right? Like those.
Yeah.
You get the French fries in a packet.
Yeah, they're quite good. They're okay.
One's enough for me.
They don't really taste like anything, do they?
Hard to please, Tim. No, they don't really.
Favorite and worst case from Computex.
We didn't see a whole lot of variety on cases. So like I said, we only sort of went to the appointments that we made. So I guess if we were a more case-focused channel, we would have gone and seen all the cases. But we saw some nice Cooler Master cases. They were good. Corsair had a couple of cases, but most of them we'd sort of already seen. The 280X looks interesting. I don't really know if I like that or not. Did you get a good look at the 280X?
No, not really.
Did you see it?
I might
Yeah.
have seen it, but
It's kind of a... Yeah, I don't know. I'll reserve judgment on that one just yet. Obviously, the 1000D was there with an awesome open loop system, or two, in it, liquid cooling. I'm going to do mine soon, hopefully with Is it E? No, yeah, EK, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
EK, yeah. I know what's going on. I was talking with 2 other companies previously, but no, we went with EK in the end. So we're still working that out. It's a lot of bits, but so that should be good.
saw a lot of cool modded cases.
A lot of cool
Yeah,
mods.
there's
Some
always awesome ones,
amazing.
especially at G-Skill.
G-Skill
There's-
had some great
yeah.
ones, yeah.
So we've got a G-Skill video coming out in a couple of,
Yep, yeah. there's-
maybe tomorrow. You see all that cool stuff. So,
Yep, definitely.
There was a. Did you see it? The is it called SN Core?
Essen Core. Yeah, yeah.
They had a cool one there. The Stormtrooper.
I didn't see
Our
that.
first order fractal Define R6. I made a video about it. It's on my channel on the Awesome Builds one, and that was really cool. But they had the weirdest choice of CPU, the good old 7640X.
Oh, right.
Keep it like X.
Yeah, do people buy those?
That had to... So, yeah,
That had to have been sponsored by Intel, right?
Yeah.
Because no one's buying that
Well,
shit.
yeah.
Well, they've discontinued that.
Yeah,
so-
yeah,
Yeah.
But I think they just wanted it because they wanted to put all the RGB memory in.
Yeah,
Fill
okay.
up 8 slots, and that was like the cheapest
They can't-
CPU for X299. So
Can't even use all the memory slots, though.
yeah,
Um,
so that was an interesting choice there.
Yes. Yep. Your G-Skill video is going to be very funny, the end of it.
Yeah, it's going to be good, so stay
Yeah.
tuned for that one.
Yep.
Did Razer do anything at Computex? They had a booth right in the back corner, but
Okay.
they didn't show off anything. And Logitech wasn't there either. Logitech doesn't... A lot of the companies here are mainly based in Asia, like China, Taiwan, that sort of area, whereas Logitech is kind of more outside of that area, so not really a big show for them.
Yep. Yeah, well, I suppose today we had the option of getting the camera and running around the showroom floor and trying to see as much as we could, as quickly as we could. But it is very packed and it is quite difficult to do that. So we thought we'd just do the relaxed live stream after the long week that was sort of short, flew
Yeah.
by.
Yeah, I thought it said it's Tim wearing boxes.
I don't know.
These are legitimate shorts, apparently.
I knew the stream would get a lot of short related
Yeah.
questions. So
That's
how am I
good.
gonna get this out? What is going to be the easiest way to do this? We got a knife or something?
Just pour it out through the hole.
Well, that's what I'm going for now, but it could this could get messy.
So what's this one got on the picture?
Oh no, that works all right. I have no idea what this one
This is
is.
just tea, I think. Steve's urinating ASMR.
Revel Devil 2000 asks, what do you think will be the next RGB thing?
Oh, we had a on the Patreon live stream. Paul from Paul's Hardware ruined this for me. The Patreon live stream on, was it Monday or Sunday? I don't know.
Whenever we did it.
Whenever
before.
we did it,
Yeah.
I said, someone asked, what are we expecting to be RGB this year? And I said, I'm calling it now. It will be dust filters. Definitely RGB. Is that?
Oh my god, Steve.
Definitely RGB dust filters. And I thought...
Steve,
What
it's
are you
exploding,
doing?
mate.
Where's it coming out of?
Everywhere.
Just don't
That's
push
enough.
it so hard.
That's definitely enough.
Yeah, that's fine. Put it in tinsel.
That's my one. Yeah, RGB dust filters. And I thought Cooler Master had done it, but it turns out they faked it.
Yeah, it turns out it was just a panel that had
Yeah.
RGB, but
It looked like a dust filter. And anyway, I thought it was. And then Paul from Paul's Hardware came over. He's like, no, that's not a dust filter. I'm like, go away, Paul. You're ruining my fun.
because I mean, what have we got? We got
jeans
fans,
are just
fans and
getting
coolers.
covered.
My jeans are fine.
Oh man, you've made such a mess. That was always going to happen.
We've only got 2 more Primas to go, so
Yeah,
I'm going to need to change your pants after
yeah.
this.
So RGB condoms would be interesting, but like I said, so everyone seems to think. I mean, everything in the computer case can practically be RGB except dust filters these days. You get SSDs, RAM, motherboards, coolers, fans,
if they made,
lighting, strips.
instead of making them like the black sort of material they make them out, if they had made them clear and then put like an RGB border, that would
Yeah.
cheap. That would do it.
Yeah.
Corsair is definitely going to beat them to the punch on that one.
Next, we'll have RGB liquid for inside liquid coolers. They'll somehow manage to do that.
Yeah,
Like project light down
Yeah.
the pipes.
yeah, I guess so.
They'll
Well, they
definitely
tried
do that. Definitely.
Thermaltake did the RGB pressure fittings.
Oh, okay.
So if you use like a clear liquid, that kind of works. So
Smells.
I'm not sure how this smells.
this is very strong.
I don't know
smelling.
what this
Yeah.
smells like. Got
Has
no
to be
idea.
another tea. It's very strong.
Let's let Steve try it first.
All right, here
Go
we
for
go.
it.
Fine.
All right.
It's definitely sweeter than the other one. It's got a bit of a strange kick to it.
That's just mediocre.
Yeah, I'm not
kinda
sure. how
Nothing
that-
good about this one.
It's very weird.
So this is one that we've got we can't tell what it
What
is.
is this one?
It's milk tea.
Oh,
Just milk
Asians
tea?
drink this on a regular.
So
Oh,
Asian
so-
people love this.
So this is a
apparently.
standard
Really
drink.
good. You guys are weird.
Well,
Yeah.
yes.
All right. Whatever. Not something I'd enjoy too much.
Quiet taste probably.
It tastes a little bit like. It has a kind of coffee taste at first to me.
I liked
and then
the
it's
other
sort of
one.
Weird
I
aftertaste.
liked the orange one, but that one's a bit weird aftertaste. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Initially, it's like, oh, that's not too. Oh, hang on. What's going on?
Yeah, milk.
What's going on there?
But the thing is, it's sweeter than like if you made tea and just put milk in it. They must have added sugar
Oh,
or
there's
something.
condensed milk, yeah.
Condensed milk. Okay, makes sense now.
Oh, Tim's stomach's gonna love that.
Oh man, I'm just gonna be chucking my guts up later from all this. It's fine. I'll be editing our G-Skill video and just running back and forth from the toilet.
I'll film it with the GoPro.
It'll be hectic.
Yeah, a few RGB things. I mean, RGB's okay because you can turn it off.
Yeah,
So,
and someone in the chat was saying like I would really rather not pay for the RGB. I think it's definitely going to get to a point where like you'll be able to buy non-RGB options because people have that opinion. And even MSI with their latest monitors, one of their new features this year was like you can buy a cheaper model without RGB in it
okay.
because people obviously like it costs more money to put it in there. So
Yeah, I mean, the RGB monitor thing is
Well, it's
kind
been
of
bit of a
beyond.
joke,
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
beyond.
that's been going on with the keyboards for ages. I mean, Rocket's new keyboard they're bringing out soon. There's going to be there's 3 models of it, but you can pay. I think it's going to be about $20 US less for the non-RGB model than for the RGB one, and that's Ducky's been doing that for a long time as well. But like lighting ones or no lighting ones, you pay a
You
bit
got to have
less,
backlight. Got to have backlight.
On a keyboard, it does
Yeah.
make sense because if you're
But it doesn't
editing
have
with
to be
dark zone-
RGB.
No, yeah, exactly
It's kind of
right.
annoying though if I don't know if you have a red or a blue color and that doesn't really fit in with your
Yeah.
theme there. But I mean, yeah, I don't really care.
Jared, I feel sick just watching this.
yeah, well,
Good old Jared's laptops.
RGB IO shields. RGB IO shields. That's
They
a
already
thing.
exist.
That's already
yeah.
Yeah. They added the same thing like the clear cover and put a few LEDs in it. And
I'm loving the fact that so many of the IO shields are coming pre-attached, because you guys always say on my channel when I do builds and stuff, you're like, why do I never put IO shields on? And it's because I hate it. It's so frustrating. I always end up cutting myself.
It's the worst
And
part.
it's
yeah.
just
it's
pointless.
like step 1 of a build IO shield, and Kev's like, no, skip step 1.
Well, it's not just me. I mean, Steve at Gamers Nexus doesn't ever use them as well, and it's just because it doesn't do anything. And
Well, it stops
I don't
you.
think it matters.
Yeah, it's. I mean,
Theoretically, it stops
yeah.
dust, but
No, well, also if you're like plugging, if you're like reaching around, you're plugging in like an
yeah,
audio
you go
cord.
whoops into
You
the
just
motherboard.
stick it straight into the side of the VRM or something.
Yeah, you have to force it. But most of them, remember now, all of the gaming ones have like plastic housings around the I/O. It's not like the olden days where it was
Yeah,
just
but
sort of on. the
yeah,
motherboard.
it
So
could
even
still
if
go
you
in and
put it
hit the plastic housing and then go down and short something on the
Oh,
board.
I mean though, from the dust perspective, like it would
Oh,
have
right.
to go through. It would only go into
Yeah,
that
I don't think
housing.
it's a dust shield. It's more of a stopping metal cables from going in there, like your USB cords or whatever.
But regardless, it's nice. A few of the motherboards I've checked out lately have them on, and it's good seeing them actually down on the lower end ones too.
Yeah.
It's just handy. You just, it's just an
I'm
extra
all for the
step you don't-
pre-installed ones for sure.
You can just whack it in and nice and easy. You don't have to be fumbling around trying to get the thing in, and it's so frustrating.
The thing
Yep.
I hate with RGB these days is like every motherboard manufacturer has their own connector, and you have to like either get ones that are appropriate for your board or use adapters and that sort of stuff.
I think they're getting a lot of backlash over that because a lot of I sort of started to notice this year that a lot of them were more universal stuff, or they were really sort of advertising being able to work with a wider
Or
range.
offering multiple ports on it.
Yes,
like
exactly,
Like the
yeah.
5-pin or 4-pin ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's annoying. I saw a good question back here. Do you guys think the 32-core Threadripper is going to outpace the 28-core Intel CPU?
Well, what?
Well, it's hard to know what that 28-core CPU is going to be.
Well, we don't know what the clock speeds will be either. I mean, we know the 8180 is a 2 point
2 point something.
2.5 or 2.7 gigahertz base clock on that. So
I haven't really even entertained the idea because if they do it
They say it's coming in Q4.
as what a high-end desktop CPU.
Well, they didn't say what it was, but they said that this CPU is coming to the market
Yeah,
at that point.
as a $10,000 server chip.
Probably high-end desktop, though.
well, yeah.
Well, how
it is-
expensive is it going to be on the high-end desktop?
Probably pretty expensive. It won't be over. It won't be $10,000.
No, it
it
can't.
way
It couldn't
cheaper.
be. It
Way
couldn't
cheaper.
be.
I
There's
mean,
no way.
they have huge profit margins on the enterprise CPUs. Like
Yeah, they'll disable a few
massive.
memory controllers and disable all the enterprise features and clock it a bit higher and charge a sweet fortune for it on high-end desktop.
It'd have to be, yeah.
I'm just interested how they're going to do these motherboards, like to fit them in with the amount of phases and stuff they're going to. It's just I don't know how they're going to do it.
No, well, they don't need
Motherboards.
that many phases if they're not doing an all-core 5 gigahertz.
Well, they can't.
They can't. For
They straight
starters.
up can't do
You don't
that.
need. You don't need that many phases if you're not running. It'll be similar to the Threadripper boards
Yeah,
in what's required.
My point being though is that if they're showing that the 5 gigahertz is capable, then if they're like
So there'll be special overclocking edition ones that basically
my
they sell the
thinking-
package that
Yeah,
you saw.
my thinking is people would buy it with the intention of trying to get 5 gigahertz on all 28 cores. Like
Yeah.
people, not like an average person, but someone that's a real hardcore sort of overclocker or something like that, and to have it in a desktop PC. So they're going to have a pretty beefy motherboard to handle that, but it's got to be in the small package. It can't be these huge. They've only shown the huge server
Yeah, but I
enterprise
think it's
boards
like-
right now.
What you would say is like a dyno pig. So
Yeah.
it's good for running Cinebench in 15 seconds or so, but you would only build that system to like make renders or encodes incredibly quick.
There is no way that system they showed off
would take that load.
It would crash. I guarantee you it would
I'm
crash
certain.
under a longer load.
I'm certain. Well, we'll interrupt this discussion with something more pressing. We have peanut rice milk. Yep, read that right.
Oh dear.
I'm not sure how
So-
I'm gonna feel about this one.
Don't pour out so much.
I'm gonna
Pour
put
like
a
a little
I'm
bit.
gonna put a fair bit in for this one.
Oh, why?
Only because it's not a Prima and it's a lot. Oh yeah, that peanut milk's nice and thick. So there we go. I let you off lightly there. I'm gonna put a
Thank
fair
you.
bit of this in for me.
Wow, that is a straw.
I'm gonna
Are
try.
you sure? Okay. Do you like?
I'm committed.
Do you like peanuts?
No, it's just
though?
the weirdest one we've come across.
That's an extremely strong
I'll let
peanut smell.
I'll let you two bail out lightly.
Oh jeez, you're right. It is so strong.
I could regret this.
It smells like peanut butter.
Yeah,
It does.
It smells exactly like peanut butter.
yeah, like a tub of
And
peanut butter.
I don't even like peanuts that much.
No,
So,
neither do I really, but
Bottoms up.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh my
nasty.
God.
Whoa.
Oh no.
you made a huge mistake.
That is bad.
Yeah, that's horrific.
Oh.
So if you guys ever wondered what it was like to drink peanut butter, this is the drink for you.
Oh
I
my
don't
God.
mind peanuts, but that is next level.
What am I going to do with the rest of this?
Just
No, you have to drink it all.
Just scull it in one go, and then it's not so
I'm
bad.
trying so hard not to drop F-bombs on this live stream, but seriously, this is worth an F-bomb. It's that bad.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to sip this.
Here we go. Oh,
What is the best way to go about this?
just scull it.
Oh,
And then you
my
only have
God.
to taste it once.
Whoever
I hope I
whoever
don't
thought of
vomit
this
on-
should be just banned from life.
I really hope I don't throw up.
Just do the whole thing in one go, and then you'll be right.
I'm psyching
Oh.
myself up. Alright, let's do this.
Keep going, keep going, keep
Is
going.
this what we've resorted to, Steve, for the views? Is drinking this peanut drink?
There you
Oh, that's nasty.
There you
That's so bad.
Oh. Ugh.
I'm already feeling it like so
Ugh.
bad.
go.
Like
It's like a concoction's like brewing. It's some weird mix.
all right, well, it's worth it.
That
Yeah.
one's probably the
Ugh.
worst one so far.
Oh,
I'd say.
Country
That's
Mile.
way worse.
I actually quite enjoyed some of them, but that one was. Whoa! All right, let's chat for a minute while that settles.
Oh,
Drink
man,
some.
I'm not going to be up for lunch after this. Oh dear.
Oh.
Oh,
What were we talking about?
I can't even remember.
we were talking about Threadripper or something, but yeah, that's worse than Intel's demo yesterday.
I just got stomach
wow.
rippered. Tim's guts are churning.
Yeah, I'm going to need some of these snacks to...
Should be called Kevin.
I don't know if it's I don't know how much of a
I'm-
good idea it is getting snacks.
I'm really bad with milk-based drinks. Like, I just, yeah.
Where's the bag of snacks that we bought?
Yeah, I don't know. Was it over here? No.
No, I have to call my channel Tech Unboxed. We can't even
Yeah.
open a bag of chips.
Oh, that says Lay's on it. That's just
Yeah,
regular chips,
that's
right?
just regular chips.
No, they're just no, they're not the regular flavor though.
Oh, it's got a picture of, like, barbecue
Barbecue.
stuff on it.
They're regular chips. They're actually quite nice. Nah, get rid of them. They're too good.
I hope they have gas masks ready and spare toilet for Tim.
Mate, I'm so happy I'm not staying here. Poor old Steve though.
Yeah, I might get another room.
So these are actually
They're just nice
It's-
chips.
pork bulgogi, isn't it?
Yeah.
Something like that. The
You're
Korean
right, it does
pork.
have a bit of a pork flavour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're quite nice.
Get rid of the nice chips. That's not going to work. What do we... Yeah, I mean, I think at this point we've pretty much established that the Intel thing was extremely misleading at best. So
Yeah.
that's just not happening. I don't know what they're going to release, what it's going to cost, but
Yeah.
yeah, they're AMD's put them in a rough position, that's for sure.
This is a great question from Soundwave Scientists. Do you guys think Ryzen's 7 nanometer will be ahead of Intel even if Intel gets their 10 nanometer out?
That's I think a lot of you guys
So,
do you want you can explain it quite
well,
well.
I
So
think yes. But go on.
well, Intel's 10 nanometer is different from
Yeah.
what AMD's doing.
Yeah,
Um,
the metrics aren't equivalent.
No.
So
Yeah,
7
it's not the
nanometers
same.
isn't necessarily better than 10 nanometers or vice versa because it's really confusing what the nanometer actually refers to in the chip.
Yeah.
And companies, different fabs use different metrics for it. So
Yeah.
the thing is, we are getting Ryzen 7 nanometer sampling at the end of this year for release early next year, and same with Intel 10 nanometer. So it's interesting to see what will happen there in terms of who gets their volume production on those two different processors out first. And I reckon Ryzen 7 nanometer will come first.
I think it'll come first. And I think even when Intel does get to market with theirs, they're going to hurt for at least the first generation on it, I would have guessed. But
Yeah.
we'll see. Man, I kind of need to get on to another drink after that. We need something that's guaranteed to be okay.
That's just cider, isn't it?
Well, we'll leave the asparagus juice for
That's
later.
the grand.
Oh,
I think those
no.
two are the grand finale. Those two there. 'cause
Can you just imagine though? Because you already said that we're going to mix them all together. Think that asparagus is going to be mixed with the peanut.
Oh, dear. No, we can't mix them.
Let's
Oh.
mix them and just make. Steve
Well,
drink
I'll
it.
do it. I'll do it if
Alright,
you two
you do
aren't.
it.
I'll do it.
You're keeping the channel alive with your antics.
It's the only way we get views these days. We have to do this once a week now.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So this says body talk on it.
Is that what you thought was safe?
So, well, I don't know. I just picked up.
Okay, we'll give it a go. Body talk. It must be some slimming thing.
Our translator is sending us some strange signals here.
She's laughing, so it must be terrible. Edward, before we get into this, Edward asks, how long do you think it will take Intel to shift to the multi-die approach?
Have we made a huge mistake?
No, you're gonna wait.
Alright.
We've made a mistake here.
Oh, that looks disgusting. Why do you pour me so much? You gotta pour yourself more.
That's about the same. That's the same.
Okay,
I might
that's
even.
the same.
I might even have a bit
Is
more.
this another milk-based one?
Yes, it is.
Oh, God.
Tim might. No, I don't think Tim will see the end of this stream, based on what I've seen from Tim.
Oh,
Jesus
mate.
Christ. It doesn't have a strong smell, but...
No, it smells
It
very
smells
unusual.
weird, though.
It smells very weird.
Fibersol? That's what it says on there, too.
You are gonna just be smashing the toilet after this
Yeah.
stream. Okay.
It doesn't taste like anything.
It's like weak milk.
It's
like
really.
pissy milk.
It has a weird smell. Pissy milk. It's got a weird smell, but then it just tastes like really mild. It tastes like do you have the light blue top milk in Australia?
It's like skim
watered
milk
down.
kind of thing.
Yeah,
watered
skim
down
milk.
Yeah, it's fine. It smells unusual. It smells bad. Maybe it's just because it's like I just cracked this. Maybe
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it smells nasty in there.
Oh yeah, that's not
Like that's
Oh, yeah, you're right. It smells nasty in there.
that's real bad.
So, yeah, how long do you think it will take Intel to shift to the multi-die approach? We've seen them already working on their EMIB for Vega, their Vega thing that
Yep.
they were doing, their Ryzen Kaby Lake G. So we already know they're working on a multi-die interconnect technology.
Mm-hmm.
So it seems that, they've already applied that for GPUs. No doubt they'll be wanting to apply that on CPUs as soon as possible.
yeah,
But, yeah, they're working on it just like, AMD's got Infinity Fabric.
I think the Infinity Fabric's a bit more flexible, but not 100% sure on that. Do you want to stick that over there?
This is I cannot drink this much milk. This is just going to be terrible.
I don't think there's any more, is there?
Uh,
No, those are juice. No,
This is a
juice.
This is a milk here. This is
That's
the
the only
Ablaine
one,
brown
I think.
rice.
we got some
we've got
cheese.
Juice
It's
milk.
mostly juices. You threw the tough stuff, Tim,
Oh, okay.
and I don't
That's
know.
milk.
Yeah, that looks milky.
So there's two
Oh.
more milks.
Maybe not. That's very water. Oh, look at all that in the bottom. That looks interesting. That one. We're seeing a lot of comments on the latest few videos of guys or some viewers saying, you guys are avoiding discussing the fact that AMD are using a multi-die approach, whereas Intel isn't. Therefore, Intel's is vastly superior, and all that sort of stuff. We are seeing a lot of those comments.
Well, let's talk about that because it's an interesting point.
Well, it's not. Yeah, I suppose it is a point now. But Tim and I were discussing it the other day, and it's just the way of the future. You're not going to see those huge monolithic dies anymore, or at least.
Oh
going
yeah, the
forward.
yields on a 28-core CPU that size are
So
really
bad.
horrific.
Yeah, so bad. Well, that's one of the reasons why they have to charge so much.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, with CPU design, of course it's better to have, like, the best approach is to have everything as close as possible on the one die using super fast interconnects.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of things that a CPU does are things that don't necessarily require the other CPU cores to be right next to each other. So things like memory access, the Infinity Fabric is way faster than the memory access.
Yeah.
So even if you're having to go to multiple cores across Infinity Fabric on multiple dies, it doesn't actually matter that much for that particular workload.
Yeah.
Obviously, Threadripper 2 will be a little bit disadvantaged because it has to go through a different die to access memory
That'll
from
be
some of the
interesting,
chips.
yeah.
But on like an Epic CPU, there's not a whole lot of disadvantage. The only problem you get is, if cores need to talk to each other, there might be a bit of extra latency between the dies. But we already see that with Ryzen with their CCX approach. It's basically exactly the same thing, just split into multiple dies.
Exactly. I mean, this is where we're going to see the big benefit with AMD going from what we've already all talked about with Ryzen 2 is from 14 nanometer to 12 nanometer.
That is horrific.
That was a bit messy.
It's fine. Keep going.
Yeah.
Ignore me.
The latency reduction in the way that the CCXs communicate to each other, to put it in a basic way, has been reduced to a large degree, and that's going to really benefit Threadripper 2. That's going to be the
I think
biggest,
that's where the biggest benefit
That's
will
going
be.
to be the biggest benefit with Threadripper 2, because obviously that scales up as you add more and more of these the CCXs.
Yeah, and it's not just that. Like, you know, as multi-die continues to be a thing, we're going to get faster and faster memory, which is going to improve the performance of that interconnect.
Yeah.
So as we move to like DDR5, you know, AMD is going to have a huge advantage.
It's
there.
fine.
I like how Steve's jeans are now. You guys can't see, but there's just so many spots all over them
They're
from all the
fine.
drinks he
It's fine.
spilled on them.
So people are asking, can you use multi-die for GPUs? I think it's also suited to that.
I think it's better suited.
Yeah, because
It would be,
GPU's
yeah.
already really wide and got lots of different processing pipelines in there, so it would be
Yeah,
well suited.
we'll be seeing that before too long, I would have thought.
Yeah.
I just think with Threadripper 2, that's going to be AMD. Like, already with the first Threadripper, they clawed back a pretty decent chunk of the market, I would say, in the HEDT space. And I think Threadripper 2 is just going to expand that, like, pull quite a good lead then, because I don't know.
Yeah, I don't have exact sales figures, but it seemed to me at least that Skylake X didn't do very well and wasn't well received.
Well, the problem with Skylake X was that they're high, because of their super high margins for server chips, they can't suddenly release a 16-core chip that is super affordable because...
But I think it's more the fact that we've had the Threadripper competition. Because you look at the previous generations like Broadwell and stuff, and they weren't great value.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that, like, Intel can't release a chip that's price competitive with Threadripper as
way.
AMD can.
Yeah.
It's like AMD can release a sub $1,000 16-core CPU, and Intel has to look at their server chips that make most of their money and be like, well, if we cut down the price of our multiple $1,000 16-core chip...
Yeah, it's also the fact that they're getting hardly any dies out of a wafer.
Yeah,
so
that's
they have
true.
to.
So, like, even though like a Skylake X chip has reduced features compared to their Xeons, there are some server companies and some applications where they don't need the extra features and they would just buy that instead.
Yeah.
So they don't really want to, you know, cut down on the massive amounts of money they're making from those
No,
chips.
they're being forced to, though, basically.
Well, they basically are, and that's why competition's so awesome with AMD at the moment.
Yeah, it's really good. I mean, I've spoken to you guys when I've interacted with you in my comment sections and asking about what you guys run. And
I didn't read out what it is.
Yeah.
so that's been interesting. And yeah, you're right. Like, not that many people have really gone to Skylake X. The most popular one, I would say, you guys might have noticed as well, would be the 7900X, because it was, in New Zealand anyway, it was about the same price as a 1950X.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's a 10-core, but it had those good clock speeds, so it went toe-to-toe with a 1950X. The only issue with it was the heat was just ridiculous.
horrendous.
You would need... you could delit it, but delitting a $1,500 New Zealand CPU to me just seems outrageous. But you made a video. You had to use custom water cooling just to cool the thing to overclock. So it ran so much hotter. So in the real world scenario, especially if you're building it for a workstation, you're obviously not going to buy something that runs that hot all the time. If you're doing rendering all day, you know, like picture editing all day, and it's, you know, high CPU load, you're not going to be looking for that. So you just pick the 1950X because it's cooler running and all the rest of it.
And I think a lot of our audiences, or viewers in our audience rather, were buying those platforms to game as well. So, because they're workstation CPUs, but the Broadwell E, for example, was good at gaming.
Yeah.
But now that you've gone from the ring bus to the mesh, you don't have that anymore, that low latency. So it's sort of not really a great, or even, it's definitely not a good gaming CPU. So
the 7900X was better at gaming, I found, than the 1950X, but it's purely because of the clock speed advantage it had. And a lot of my testing, it still came out on top, but in rendering tests, they were almost equal.
Threadripper had a lot of gaming issues early on. It still does. It needs
Yeah.
to really be configured to be good for gaming.
Yeah.
Thanks, Butthurt Beluga, for your $5 super chat saying Juiceware Unboxed. Let's get to this next one.
We have another Juiceware to unbox, and it is Bubble Green Tea. And
This is really popular
This
stuff.
is really popular, so I think this will be good.
It smells like tea.
I have nothing else I can tell you about it, but we got 20% extra free, so good deal on that.
Yep. This probably cost $1 or something, like most of these. running out of room on the old ironing
It
board.
smells very much like tea again. You can tell the tea drinks.
Yeah,
It's very strong.
they have a very strong tea smell to them.
Don't lose the peanut butter milk there.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's quite good.
That's okay. I'd have that again.
Yep. We're gonna have to.
Well, yeah, I've got to finish this. Oh, I'm not drinking the Megamix.
I'll have a go.
Yeah, that's quite good.
I don't have to. Oh, I have to edit one video today, so
Maybe make the Megamix, but so it takes it up. But then we all just have one sip of it, rather than drink a whole thing.
no, you're not sipping out of my cup.
Oh, yeah, Steve, all the STIs will get the disease. But but at least that way you only have a little bit. Because if you drink the whole thing,
it's all in or nothing on this stream, Kev. There's no easy way
thank
out.
God I'm leaving here after. Your stomach, especially with that peanut one.
Well, we've essentially done the same thing by sipping them all. Where do you think it goes? Do you think your stomach just like segments them all?
Well, we're doing it one at a time.
Has that just got in the bubble tea?
We're doing it one
The
at a time.
taste of drinking them all together is going to be
and the taste will
unbelievable.
be
I can't
horrendous.
wait. Whew. Yeah, well, that was good. That was good, that one. What are we laughing
Them
at?
rustling.
Uh,
Yeah. Catch us up on the comments.
a lot of people saying that all Ryzen chips support ECC.
That's
I
correct.
didn't know, so
Now Threadripper, yep.
Interesting
Well,
to
yeah,
know.
Horizon.
Are the lanes changing for Threadrippers, or it's still going to be 60 plus for the PCI lanes?
I think it's the same because the extra 2 dies don't have additional
Oh, okay,
PCI.
so 60 plus 4.
Yeah, so the extra 2 dies that they've added are basically just cores. Everything else is
Yeah.
Cores and
disabled.
cash.
Yeah.
Cores and cash. Yeah, that's right. $20. Graham says $20 super chat for Tim to Megamix.
Oh!
If so,
We need that money, Tim, to get home.
well, they donated $2, so if you donate 20, I'll think about it. But we'll have to make a video of me chucking my guts up later from the Megamix.
Yeah, I should have played this up more to make some money out of it.
Yeah, that's $2, not $20. You sneaky shit. Yeah, that's right.
No, he's going to give you the other 18 when you do it. It's a $2 upfront offer.
$2 up front and
Yeah.
18 when the Megamix happens.
Yeah,
Nah, well,
that's how I'd play it.
I really don't want to do a lot of it. I'll do like
I'll drink the whole glass.
you're full up.
Yeah.
Full up. Well, you have to full up. There's so much you have to put
Yeah,
in.
I'll drink the whole thing. I'll try to anyway.
I think you should mix all the drinks into one. Thanks, Geordie Tech Channel, for supporting us.
Could be good benchmark juice. Might work well.
Yep.
Might be the fastest editing you've ever done.
Any word on Threadripper's 2nd gen RAM support? Will we get 4,000 plus? That's from Justin Parrish.
No way.
Well, yeah,
I
they
doubt.
would be pushing
So
it.
officially, we don't know.
We won't though, because
They haven't released any
It's-
official information.
memory support on Threadripper is not going to be great because you want to just populate all those DIMMs or a lot of them. Because first of all, you want quad channel memory support, but
Of course,
it's
yeah.
it's a workstation platform, so you're not going to go with less than 32 gig of RAM. So you're going to want
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 4,000. I mean, you can't get that on Ryzen 2nd gen. So
not that I'm aware of, not with the sticks I've got.
yeah. So 4,000 is just out of reach, unfortunately.
And so
No.
maybe, yeah, I've managed 3600.
30,
On
but I've
Ryzen
done
2.
3600 as well. But then even when you manually tighten up the timings, it's still not as good as 34.
Yeah.
So at least with the sticks that I've got, I don't know if someone else has tested something that I haven't come across yet, and it's a lot better.
Yeah. So
If there is, let us know, and we'll get our hands on it and try it out. But
yeah.
as far as I know, 3400 with the nice tight timing seems to be the sweet spot, and it won't be any different for Threadripper. You won't be running. I don't. Yeah, actually, I don't want to say because I could be completely wrong. I don't know until we get it and test it.
Oh yeah. I mean,
I imagine whatever memory support is on the 2nd gen, like 2700X, it'll be at best to that.
yeah. I agree. I mean,
Yeah.
you're not going to go from. I mean, it's basically using these same dies, or
Yeah, it
very
is, yeah.
similar. So
Yeah, it is,
it's
yeah.
not. They're not going to suddenly have better memory support out of
No.
nowhere.
No.
Obviously, the boards will be really high quality
Yes.
that you're using, but that it's just unfortunately not going to be happening.
I think you got a bet. Just seeing Jared's comments, he said I can only run my RAM at 2666 with my
But how many?
1950X.
I've-
That's pretty low. I managed.
That's pretty low.
I managed
I've
3,000.
got the same with. I've got Triton Z memory, 8 sticks, and that's as far as mine goes as well.
Really? I managed 3,000 on mine.
With how many sticks of RAM?
4.
Yeah, 4 maybe. I don't know how many Jared's got. I've populated all slots.
This guy here's got 3200 with Trident Z. I assume he's also got a Threadripper system.
It should do what Ryzen does. It should do the same, but then if you fill all the memory slots, it'll do the same as what Ryzen does with fully populated DIMMs.
So Sack Kun said, don't know what that is, says, do you guys think AMD is going to go hard on improving memory support with Zen 2? It seems like from what Gamers Nexus has been reporting that AMD's going really hard. Yeah,
they already really have with the launch.
But
Already.
No, not the refresh. Is it
for Zen 2
Zen 2?
Oh,
the next
Zen 2.
architecture.
Sorry, I thought they meant Ryzen 2.
Yeah, so I think Gamers Nexus has been reporting a lot on AMD working really hard on DDR5. And it's obvious why they do it. It makes such a big difference to their Infinity Fabric running at high speeds that they really are. They're going to be right at the forefront of all memory tech from now until forever, pretty much.
That could be huge, or probably will be. But again, we'll wait and see.
Yeah, I mean, Jared's only running 4 sticks as well, so I think that's just...
Depends on what the sticks are, though, as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Did Lisa Su not say that TR2 is going straight to 7nm? No. Threadripper 2 is 12nm, the same as Ryzen 2nd gen, but Lisa did say that Epic 2nd gen is going straight to 7nm.
Yeah.
So we're not going to get like the Epic on 12nm. They'll just continue to exist, and then at the start of 2019, we'll start to see Epic as AMD's first 7nm chips.
Yeah, exactly. You guys get a little bit confused because and it's understandable. So, Ryzen 1, first generation Ryzen, that was just Zen. Now we're on Ryzen 2, that's Zen Plus. And then when Ryzen 3 comes out, that will be Zen 2. So, it's a little bit confusing.
Okay. Tony has donated £20, so that is well above the $20 threshold.
It's got to happen, boys.
Everyone downs a good amount of the Megamix.
Yeah.
So
Tim's gonna throw up.
Megamix is on.
Yeah.
Megamix
Scroll,
is on.
scroll up. Ken had a good question there, and I think that's something we've talked a fair bit about.
Do you think B360 and H370 will support the upcoming 8-core from Intel? Yeah.
Yeah. So we think that the 8-core is not coming now.
I think it will be coming
on this platform. Do we think it's coming on this platform or not?
My theory, this is a pure guess, I don't have any information
I agree.
Is that, so Intel's struggling with 10nm, and the original plan would have been, after they delayed 10nm, that the 9th generation series will be 10nm, and they'll go all out, they'll release everything new. But recently, earlier this year, they said, we're struggling with 10nm, it's delayed, we're going to do another 14nm as 9th gen.
Yep.
My opinion, and my theory, is that the 8-core CPU that's being rumoured is the 9th gen desktop CPU line.
Yeah.
And it'll be called the 9700K or whatever.
Yep.
And they will release Z390 as the new platform alongside it.
Yeah. So,
That's my opinion. They might rename it.
I think they'll go to the 400 series.
They might rename it.
So this is pure speculation. Tim and I have no idea. We don't have any inside information. We're just making this story up. But yeah, we think because Coffee Lake was moved to 6 cores, so you went from KB Lake with 4, Coffee Lake 6, and then the 9th generation will be 8. So I think that's what's going to happen. So they've delayed that, and that will be what is going to happen there, I reckon.
No, we're not doing the rock, paper, scissors.
Geordie Tech Channel has gone, I really think you should mix your drinks, rock, paper, scissors, and the loser drinks a full cup. Well, we probably will be drinking a fair bit of the Megamix with these donations.
I think we're going to have a toilet break in a minute. We'll have to tag, because we've drank a fair bit of liquid here, so we might have to go one at a time. Oh no!
If I was in charge of the drinks, I'd be giving you guys a lot less. But Steve's
I'm glad you're not. I'm glad you're not in charge of the drinks.
Yeah.
Come on, you can do it. Oh, why are these so hard to open? All right.
Well, this one looks pretty mild.
Ooh.
Maybe.
Oh, so
This is
guava juice.
That stuff's good.
It's I don't like them though. I don't know.
Oh, I know. It smells good. I like it.
Okay. Let's do a little bit of this because I'm not keen.
You're not keen? Mate, how much of this peanut rice milk did you drink? And you don't want to drink actually nice guava juice.
I'm not justifying anything.
I love it. I'm okay. This is great. Best one yet by far.
Yeah, that is actually pretty good.
Hmm.
All right, I'll take it back.
If only
I'm
we
glad
had,
I gave him a little bit.
it's like, if only we had durian juice.
Oh my god, durian is horrific.
Oh,
And people say it tastes good, and I tried it, and no.
it's disgusting.
It tastes like sweet onion.
All right, add it to the pile. What was that?
No, it's mixing really bad.
Do you need to go to the toilet? Get out of here, Kev. Get
I'm
off
right.
stream. Go.
Don't vomit on the stream, you'll
No.
embarrass yourself.
You guys don't understand. We went out to dinner last night, and Steve picked a restaurant.
It was fine.
You didn't have the burgers.
No, I had squid.
No, I had the burger and I was okay. So it's just you.
It's just like I woke up this morning and I felt like there was something wrong, and then all this mix is just making it worse.
You can go to the toilet if you want.
You need to have a few Yakults, mate.
Do not throw up in our
I'll
apartment.
do it on you.
No. Oh, buddy, carry you out.
$20 donation, and I throw up on Steve.
Well, this is the last live stream we do with Kev.
Yeah.
No, it's not the taste. The taste is fine. It's
It's
just
the
the mix, like, because I don't drink milk much at all now. Like, I probably haven't...
Yeah.
I haven't drunk milk in, like, the last 2 months, I would say. Not because I'm intolerant, just because it doesn't sit well, and then I've just had, like, all this mix.
So do you want to sit for a minute before we have the next one? Or are you okay?
Yeah, we'll rest a bit.
I'll be
I'm really surprised because I'm always the guy that feels sick instantly from like even the slightest dodgy food or anything. I just go straight like that, sick straight away.
Well, just calm down.
Give it
And for
some
this, I've
time.
been okay.
Give it some time, and then maybe it'll start hitting you.
Andrew says he's donated 10 Canadian bucks. Thanks very
Cheers.
much. Grab some beers to cleanse your palates after the Megamix. Yeah, we'll go out for lunch and grab some. Well, we probably can't stomach some beers. We'll save that for tomorrow.
I don't think Kev will be moving too fast anywhere. We might have to go get food and bring it back here for him.
Jared
Yeah.
said, already spent all night chucking my guts up watching you gag, ain't helping. I'm sorry, mate.
Oh.
Going hard on a Friday night in Australia, are you, Jared? Hope you're having a good time.
Let's try some of this.
Yeah,
Get some
cool.
Food.
I
Grab a few of these. So this
Oh,
is the one we're
rings.
trying.
I mean, it's got a fire on it. Is it spicy?
Give it a try.
a little bit. Yeah, it's kicking in a little bit. Not too bad. I wouldn't describe it as fire.
No, not really.
Yeah.
Not that spicy.
Yeah, well, actually, rather than hold on for the next 20 minutes, I'll be back in a minute.
Alright. I need to let my stomach settle.
Oh yeah, I'm taking it really easy. Oh.
No, it just feels
Yeah, I'm
like
feeling
something
the
wrong.
bit. Yeah.
It just like I
Drink some water. Yeah, good plan. You can watch me struggle on the stream for the next 10 minutes trying to get these drink bottles open.
Have you eaten this morning?
Yeah, I ate breakfast.
Oh, well, I haven't eaten it all this
Oh, I
morning.
haven't eaten.
Yeah, so
No
this is
wonder
all
you're
on an empty.
struggling.
So I felt sick, and then I'm on an empty stomach,
Oh.
and then I've just
You made a
drunk
mistake.
all this.
Yeah.
I just want to eat some chips now because
Still cold as in Melbourne, fellas. Here, no way. It's 35 and 95% humidity here.
yeah.
At least the convention centre that we've been filming all our videos in is climate control. Like everywhere it has climate control inside. But outside it is freaking terrible. Like you walk for 5 minutes outside and you're covered in sweat. Like 35 degrees in Australia is not that bad. Like you can walk to the store or whatever and you won't get that sweaty. But here it's just immediate sweat.
Yeah.
It's just, if you've never been to a Southeast Asian or Asian country that has weather like this, it's really next level stuff.
I'm back.
Did you flush the toilet or did you just?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What do you think I am?
Well, I didn't hear it.
Well, the door's pretty thick.
Well, I don't know. I mean, you might think people could hear it, so I'm not going to flush it, and we all get in there with a nasty surprise later.
Anyway, now that I've relieved my tiny bladder,
I was just saying to Tim that I didn't eat breakfast this morning, so that's probably half of it.
I know.
So all this is on an empty
Big
stomach.
mistake.
yeah.
But yeah, I'm taking the advice of that commenter that's saying have a bit of water.
Nah.
Sounds like Darwin. Yeah, very very similar to Darwin weather. Probably even a bit worse. It's a bit warmer than Darwin would usually be.
You still got a bit in there. You gonna finish that? Oh, that's the gag juice.
It wasn't the taste. It's just because it just happened to be when I was.
Oh, that works better. Look at that.
Luke, did you wash your hands? Luke asked, did you wash your hands?
Yes, I washed my hands.
Washed his hands? Yep.
Come on, guys. What do you?
I think Steve's an animal. Not washing the toilet, no washing his hands.
Yeah, Graham says water takes up valuable Megamix room in
That's
the
what I'm
stomach.
thinking. If I start drinking water after you have the toilet about 4 more times before we finish. Come on,
yeah.
Kev.
Any predictions for E3 that haven't been leaked already? So E3 is happening pretty much straight after this as the big gaming show
Yeah,
for the
no,
year.
I'm out of the loop on that one.
Yeah, I mean, I try to keep up a little bit with the gaming stuff, but it's really hard to tell. A lot of the stuff's already been sort of even announced. Like Fallout 76, the new Assassin's Creed game.
Yeah, I heard about that all before we left.
Battlefield and Call of Duty already had their own announcements before then, so
Yep.
who knows? They'll probably show off like a lot of the PlayStation stuff.
I've had to pre-order about 3 copies of Battlefield.
I have, yeah.
Yeah, well, otherwise, you can only benchmark 5 configurations at once, so
Yeah. We'll probably get a few ones from EA as well.
hopefully. I'll need it to do any kind of reasonable benchmarking. I need about 6 copies. So what do we got here? Fiber drink. Fiber drink? Yeah. I don't know what that is.
I'm not sure we've waited long enough to have our
you want-
stomach settle.
You want to have a bit more of a sit, Tim?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you guys get to see Brian? Yeah, we asked this earlier on the stream, and yeah, we've seen, like I said, we've seen a lot of the tech tubers here.
Yeah.
Either we've seen them and haven't spoken to them.
Yeah,
or-
we saw Brian and spoke to him briefly at the Corsair party for a bit, but he is just running around like crazy. So
Yeah,
yeah,
as you might have seen from his video releases. And yeah, just most of the tech tubers that you've seen videos from at Computex, we've run into or at least spotted on the show floor. Like the show floor is big, but people all go to the same areas.
Well, I think we didn't run into you. Oh, you ran into Kev once, didn't you?
We ran into Kev at the MSI booth.
Tim and I have been
Yeah.
pretty efficient. We've sort of got our time slot gone there, just filmed and got everything out as quickly as possible, got back and edited, because just doing one video, like going there, filming all the B-roll, doing what you've got to do, get the information, come back, edit it. It's like more than half a day.
Yeah.
So
Jamie says, will you guys benchmark these drinks to see which one is the best for gaming and productivity workloads?
I'm taking notes as we're going.
So I think the guava juice is the best for gaming. You could smash a ton of that.
Yeah, I liked the orange tea one.
Yeah, the orange tea for
That was-
productivity maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep you focused in the game. Yep.
Bit of caffeine, I'm imagining
Yeah.
in there.
Make sure the data's entered into the right cell.
Yep. Ugh.
Something weird's happening inside.
The fiber one has really no smell to it, so I think you'll be okay, Tim.
People are commenting that it's horrible.
It's horrible.
The thing is, though, is it looks like, you know when you strain a can of, like, chickpeas?
Yeah, it does
This
look
is
like
what
that.
comes out.
Or it looks like oil from something. Like,
It has a very slight sweet smell.
Do you have the feeling
The-
when you've been drinking, then you sort of know you had one drink too much, and at like the bottom of your throat,
Yeah.
you have that feeling?
I have
That's
that
what
right at the bottom
that-
of my esophagus.
That's what I have right now. It's like
you
the bottom
know,
of my
Jay's
throat.
2 cents is doing this exact same stream, except he's putting the liquids into a cooling system loop and he's checking the thermals. You know that's happening.
Yeah, you know, for sure. What are you editing on? Did you bring a laptop or desktop over? Each of us are using different things. So I'm actually streaming on it now. I've got the Gigabyte Aero 15X. So that's the Core i7 8750H 6 core, and GTX 1070 Max Q. It's been awesome. And both Steve and I also brought external displays. So we brought that and a display.
Yep.
And that's been really good. So what are you using, Steve?
MSI...
It's a GE...
Something Raider?
Yeah, G63, I think.
It's the 6-core 12 thread. We're both Intel
Yeah.
6-core mobile shills. So
Yeah.
we're both
So-
using Intel hardware, so apologies.
For
And
gaming,
it's
anyway.
definitely the best for mobile stuff at the moment.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
yeah, we both got the 6-core CPUs, the 8th gen ones, just 16 gig of RAM, so that's a bit brutal on the editing and encoding.
Yeah, we'd prefer 32 gig, but
32 would be perfect.
yeah. But so far it's been fine. Like the render times and stuff, they're obviously slower than our systems at home, but they're still pretty good.
Yeah, and
Editing's been good.
I chucked in an Asus 144 hertz 27-inch panel, so that's a lot better than the laptop display.
Yeah.
So-
What are you using, Kev?
Same as Steve.
Oh, the G63.
G63.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine. That i7 does good.
Yeah,
It's fast and rendering.
yeah. I got a few hiccups with mine because I cloned my AMD workstation system to it. And
Yeah,
it's-
Jared's got it. He's got the right one.
Okay.
He's mentioned in the chat. Sal asks, do you guys have any plans to get the Acer Helios with the R7 2700 desktop CPU and the Vega 56? Yeah, we have quite a good relationship with Acer, so they basically just announced it at the show, so
Mm-hmm.
that's one of those things that we'll be getting in touch with them. And it seems really interesting because desktop Ryzen 7 in that thing, like
That'd be cool.
that's
yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Obviously, Vega 56 is
It might not be cool, but it's cool.
Samsonite Dove says maybe get some black light in to check which drink is the most fluorescent and can be used in a cooling loop. Oh, if you had a black light, I think the thing is though, you don't want to bring a black light to a hotel.
Nah, let's forget that one. Move on.
But thanks.
It's a
very much
nice
for your-
hotel, but yeah, still. Nah.
DKK, that's Danish money, isn't it? I don't want to get that wrong, so please, Samsonite Dove.
Well, somebody's already asked anyway.
Yeah, so please let us know what currency that is.
At Steve,
We're
where's
interested.
Teddy? Who's Teddy? Oh, the guy that does all the work at Tech Showdown.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they couldn't afford to bring Teddy. He's actually back doing all the editing. Kev does the filming, uploads that to Teddy, and he takes care of it all. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like what you do with Tim.
yeah, well, yeah, but I don't hide the fact. Everyone knows Tim does all the work.
Yeah, it is Danish. It's Danish.
Okay,
so-
good guess.
Yeah. I thought it was Danish. Yeah, krona. I think
Yeah.
that's right. Thanks for doing the currency conversions for us. I was just interested in what currency it is, but yeah, it's great to see all those range of people who are not only watching the stream, but we've got all sorts of different currencies here. Geordie Tech Channel, can you tell Linus to buy a decent car? He could probably afford something really good, but he drives the absolute. Well, I'm not going to say what I was just about to say on the stream. It's embarrassing. I wouldn't drive that.
No, I
Well,
would.
does he just do it though for the stuff they film and like they sort of let on, or
I think he
No, he
legit
literally
drives
drives it. The pink
Okay.
one.
the pink box.
well, you
Yeah.
see, he just doesn't care. So that's fine. I mean, that's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'd always be worried about it breaking down when I'm going somewhere important, but
Yeah.
yeah, I don't think Linus is going to take any kind of buying advice from us, so that's fine.
Yeah. But yeah, we haven't really spoken too much to Linus.
No, we haven't spoken to all. Ran into him last year. He had no idea who. Like
Yeah.
Kyle from Bitwit introduced me to Linus, but Linus
Yeah,
had,
same here at a different event.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And
he
yeah, I
had
was
no
speaking to him
idea.
briefly. Seems like a cool
Yeah,
dude.
he was fun.
Yeah, and he's definitely wears socks and sandals in real life.
That's
no
true,
joke.
yeah.
It's not for the TV. He legit wears them all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's his thing. Don't know about the car, but we definitely know about the socks and sandals. We can confirm that.
Yeah.
So you ready to drink this? I'm getting thirsty.
All right.
Brian is crazy. Yes.
They're
We can
ta-
also confirm that for sure.
Yeah, Brian's crazy. Yeah.
Yep, certified.
Yeah, the yes man.
Yep. Still smells like nothing. Not taste.
Don't taste like anything.
That's
That's
okay.
actually that's good.
Yeah.
That's okay. What was that one?
Fiber drink.
That was fiber drink.
Everyone was saying it tasted horrible. That one's actually pretty mild. I should have warned us.
It's
more
got a
about
picture of a
peanut one.
wine glass and a lime
It's
on it.
kind of like apple juice almost, but
Yeah.
not as like I don't know, sweet, I suppose.
Computex aside, what part do you like about Taiwan the most? That's a great question. I think, like, for me, whenever I see Taipei 101, I love, like, skyscraper architecture. Like, this might sound really random, but I love seeing tall buildings, and every time I see Taipei 101, it's super impressive.
Tim was at the base like, oh.
It's a crazy, but it's like, a lot of cities have all their skyscrapers together in one big clump.
Yeah, and
and
that's just there.
And the tallest one sort of peeks out a little bit from the other ones. Taipei 101 isn't just, there's nothing near it.
No.
It's just like, boom, straight up.
It's just
Yeah.
And it's at least 250 meters taller than anything in Australia. So it's really impressive. What about you guys? What do you like about Taiwan?
Computex, the new hardware. No, it's nice. It's good to get out of the benchmark lab and jump on a plane and come over here. I don't love the mugginess, the heat. The heat's okay. It's
The
just,
weather's horrendous, but
yeah, I mean, I don't mind the temperature. It's just how the humidity, how muggy it is. That's very uncomfortable. Like it's sometimes when we go to like the halls, we get off the train, which is all nice and air conditioned. We're only outside for. You all right?
Yeah, I'm alright.
We're only
is this a laxative, by the way?
Some of them are because they've got fiber in
Oh,
there.
no wonder.
So this
I'm
is
feeling
actually
like
a
this.
laxative.
I think so.
You can
yeah.
bail if you want. The toilet's just there.
No, I don't. I just feel like I need to throw up.
You can
Well,
throw up as well if you want.
No, like it's not. It's. I have the feeling I'm not going to. I'm a Kiwi. I'm drunk enough to know when I'm
Yeah,
going.
I just looked over at you and you look like you were struggling big time. Yeah, so anyway, if you're outside for like 20 seconds, it's instant sweating.
Yeah.
It's bad.
It's brutal.
And then it takes you a bit to recover once you get back in.
But, yeah, I mean, there's lots of lots of interesting places to see. It'd be great to go around and see other parts of Taiwan at some point. Like I was just interested. I googled what Taiwanese beaches look like, and they actually look really good.
They
like,
do.
Nice, like not Australian beaches. Let's be honest, but they definitely look
they're
quite nice.
Well, yeah, some of them could pass as Australian beaches, really.
And Taipei borders right onto a massive forest jungle thing. So, so yeah, hopefully that isn't a laxative because that's going to end poorly for us all.
Well, they said all
5 minutes
all
later,
the
there's
fiber
no
ones are
one.
laxatives, and we've had like 3 of them so far.
I feel good. This Megamix at the end is going to be awesome.
Keep watching. Kev is going to blow.
I looked at him and said, he definitely is.
It's looking a bit dicey, and we've still got. I've got the worst one by far to go. Still, the asparagus. So if you're waiting around, guys, you have to wait and see us drink the green asparagus juice.
I'm going to try and enjoy that because Tim's already tried it.
I've tried it, and it's the worst thing I've ever tasted.
And it was the best reaction. And he had a couple of goes at it, and it was just awesome.
I had to make sure it was that bad because I couldn't believe it the first time. I'm like, I've never had something this bad. That it can. I thought, how could anyone possibly enjoy that? I was like, who's buying that and going, that's nice, I'm going to drink that.
That's what
while
I
I'm
want to
watching a
try and
film or
enjoy it.
whatever.
I want to try and enjoy that one. So we'll see how we go.
Yeah.
I think it's the main difference, you guys, is that I'm guessing you guys had pretty big breakfast, like bacon, eggs, that sort of thing.
I didn't have a lot. I
Not
wasn't
really.
feeling
Tim had
super
hardly
up to it.
anything. Last night when we got back from dinner, I felt a little uneasy. But then I woke up feeling fine. So I think we already talked about dinner last night, but I got squid and that was fine. It was a bit
The
of a
squid was nice.
It was a risky option there, really, to be honest. But anyway,
It's strange as well because when I went to Japan, I was in Japan for 3 weeks. I ate everything, all the random stuff as well, and my stomach was fine. So I'm usually pretty, but I don't know, something in these drinks and the fact that I was on an empty stomach has just like mixed together in some atomic mixture in my stomach.
I think the good thing about this live stream is that people watching this back later are going to have an absolute blast. Noel Waterman, this is a great one. He's donated $17.76. You guys should heat up the Megamix for Intel level X299 flavor. Also love you guys' work, so thanks for that. We don't have any way to heat it up, and we would never even dream of it. It'd just be...
imagine the peanut milk.
Oh.
Do you have a microwave?
We do.
No, we have a kettle.
We got a kettle, yeah.
We don't. I don't think we even have that. We just have a pod machine.
Oh, okay.
That's just disgusting.
We have an
Anyway,
iron.
Just the peanut one.
So we do have a Skylake X CPU.
Okay. No, that's
Same
we
te-
do have a kettle.
Same.
We have a kettle.
Oh, okay.
even the peanut one by itself heated up would probably make you throw up. Like, it was really bad. I mean, that asparagus one as well, hot, would probably be even worse.
Yeah.
Don't even think about it. It's so bad by itself.
We'll check the iron out and see if the TDP rating's up to the task. So
Probably got a 400 watt TDP. No, on an iron?
Yeah,
1000 watt, maybe?
it'd be at least 1,000.
Yeah.
Uh,
So this is the quinoa drink.
It's got some bits in it. Getting them all mixed up nicely. Get the bits going. Kev's gonna love them. A few seeds and things. You ready, mate?
I think it's because I sculled all the earlier
There's
ones
gonna be-
as well.
Just waiting around for the inevitable spontaneous fecal Jackson Pollock explosion.
Jeez. If there's no content on Tech Showdown for the next week, you know what happened.
Yeah.
If we can't get our last Computex videos out,
I'm actually going to start giving Kev just a little bit.
please give me a little bit too. Yeah.
I'll see how I go, and then you can...
So am I the only one who's going to... So is that all you want?
Yeah.
Oh, what is...
I think it's the volume for me that's getting to me. It's not passing through me quickly enough.
I'll do it properly.
Anyone know where Hardware Unboxed is from? You can probably tell from accents that we're Australian. This guy's a New Zealander. Not an official employee of Hardware Unboxed, but for the stream, we'll count him in.
Yeah, we're including him in the...
So we live in the southern part of Australia. We live in the state of Victoria, which is where Melbourne is. So I live in Melbourne, which is the second largest city in Australia. Mm-hmm. Steve lives near there, but out in the bush.
Victoria.
So yeah, all the stuff you might, if you're not from Australia, all the stuff you might have seen, like the Harbour Bridge and the Opera House are in Sydney, which is our biggest city, which is up north from us, but we're right on the sort of bottom edge. And yeah, it's a good place to live. Good weather.
Yeah, it's fine. Well,
Good weather. Good. Well, I like the
okay.
weather.
Yeah, it's fine.
I like the weather.
It's very cold there right now, and not nearly as humid as it is here. Significantly less so.
Mate, the weather, even when it's 45, I'd rather be outside in a 45-degree day in Australia than here.
Why are you trying not to murder him? I thought Aussies and Kiwis hated each other. Even I'm not enjoying watching Kev suffer through this.
Yeah, this is
I'll make
payback
sure-
for the rugby that you keep mentioning.
Yeah.
About.
I'll make sure I projectile in this
Well,
direction.
That's how much I gave Kev, and that's how much I gave myself. So, yeah.
You guys going to have a fan meetup from Lehan Jones. If you're coming to PAX Australia in Melbourne, we'll be there.
Yep.
So shows like Computex and CES and that aren't for the public. You can't get in as a public member, but PAX you can.
Yep.
So if you're in Melbourne and you're at PAX Australia, we'll be floating around there.
We'll be there every day.
And we'll let you guys know when we're there if you wanted to sort of run into us or
We'll
something.
probably
but
be that. We'll probably do that different to this show. I'd say
We'll probably be there for most
pretty
of it.
much be there all day, and then we'll
Yeah.
do a video at night or something. So you might get in some Harbour Unboxed content. That'd be exciting.
Yeah, so if you're at PAX Melbourne, come say hi. We'll be there. I think you can buy tickets now already, so it's a good show. Apart from meeting us, that's not the highlight. There's a lot of other cool stuff you can see there.
Yeah, there's actually good stuff there.
There's actually good stuff. That's right.
I'm freezing in Coburg. Well, you were in Coburg not that long ago.
I used to live in Coburg. It's a great place to live, so you probably might have seen me on the streets at some point. Don't live there anymore, but it's a good area of the city of Melbourne. Good suburb. Cold is 20 degrees for them.
Yeah, it is. Anything below
Yeah.
20 is getting pretty chilly.
Yeah, below 20, we'd start to put on our jeans and hoodies and that sort of thing, which probably sounds outrageous if you're living in the UK.
I like mid to high
Yeah.
20s.
It's just so funny. Like, the first time I went to the UK, the only time I've ever been there, it was 30 degrees and people were losing their minds. And I was just rocking a t-shirt and shorts and having a blast. It was great weather. It was a beautiful day. Beautiful sunny day, and people are like, oh my god, I'm dying, like I'm sweating my ass off here. They're all beetroot red. Funny stuff.
James says, so this is my opportunity to buy them drinks and give them to you guys at PAX. Yeah, as long as it's not peanut butter milk, you can buy us drinks at PAX.
Don't bring this stuff, but yeah, we'll be all right.
Oh, so he did say buy these drinks. I read that wrong. Sorry, the screen's quite far away. So James said, so this is my opportunity to buy these drinks to give to them. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Sorry about that. I butchered that one.
Yeah, hello to everyone who's watching us from around Australia, from Townsville, Brisbane, Sydney. Lots of places.
All right, come on. You guys are stalling big time. And I've only given you a
Alright.
tiny amount.
All right.
It smells quite fine, this one, so... Kev's just gone, right. Kev's just getting this over and done with.
Oh, that's like the porridge one from earlier, but like a little different. A slightly different flavour.
It's still nothing.
It's not bad.
No, it's just not bad. It's like thick water.
Yeah.
You're alright, you've gone a bit quiet.
Can you bring me a napkin or something?
Hey Steve, how many PCs do you run during benchmarking?
I ran out.
Well, it depends what I'm doing. Two. Usually I have one on my left, one on my right, and then my main system in the middle. And that's pretty much the most optimal way of testing. You can't really do more than that. And because we don't... Well, if it's gaming benchmarks, even then two's difficult because a lot of it's like custom benchmark runs that you can't automate.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll have to do a Patreon behind the scenes video for your office.
Yeah. You can have a
drinking
pause.
some water, mate?
You can have a pause if you want. You don't have.
I'm alright. No, it's just to clean my hands so I'm eating the chips.
We don't want to force you to spew if you like.
Yeah, you don't have to keep drinking.
The lean over was a bit.
We've
rough just
done how many now? 11, so that's pretty good going.
I'm definitely not letting you do the mix. So Kev's out. He's out. He's looking way too green for that. So
Yeah.
I'll see how.
no, you're out.
Nah.
Been here since
I'm
3k
cutting you
subs from
Wow.
Emeralds.
Wow.
You guys are my favourite tech YouTubers. So 3k, that's going way back. That's the Matt days.
Yep, that was when we started with. Well, I started with Matt.
Thanks for the $10. Yeah, so 3k. I mean, back then, I think if you go back and look at some of the content, it doesn't. Don't watch it compared to our current stuff.
Don't even watch the content when I started for like the first
Yeah,
at least 6
so-
months.
It's interesting to see where we've come from, and I'm sure, Kev, you have the same thing. You go back and look at your first ever content, and you're like, yeah.
My second most popular video, which has over 300,000 views, is one of my first videos I ever did, and it's just me sitting on a webcam, no B-roll, just holding up different gaming mice. Like, I like this one, or like, this is what I think of this one, and 300,000 people watched it. So I don't know, I must be doing something right, but yeah.
That's awesome.
I leave it up though, and I see a lot of channels say like they take down their older stuff because their channels are different now, but I think it's good to leave it up because it lets you know where you came from.
And it hurts your YouTube stats as well if you do it.
Yeah.
Unless you're big enough to take the hit, then yeah.
A few people saying Jared added you. Yeah, guys, check out Jared's tech. He's a really nice guy. It's a fantastic channel. You should definitely check him out.
Yeah.
And he's doing more laptop content than Tim now. So
really good laptop stuff over
Tim's
there.
having to pivot.
Jared's
Jared
laptops.
embarrassed me, but yeah, he does some good stuff. So definitely go check out his channel, and of course Tech Showdown. In fact, I put a link in the description to
cool.
Tech Showdown's channel. So
he's got some very funny Computex coverage. He did a vlog on, I think it was the first thing he did, wasn't it? The original Monday.
No, it was the second video I did.
Okay.
But it was the first video I filmed, and we found it was with Wendell from Level 1 Techs, and then I've done the awesome builds one where I got the booth girl in the thumbnail.
Oh.
That was pretty funny.
I'm just going to go to the toilet, but no spewing from me, just regular action.
You should you'll get through that way, okay?
Is it all that milk? Is the milk getting you?
No, he's
I'm
fine.
Not gonna spew. I'm okay. I'm just...
No, I mean
He's
the
just-
other type of thing.
No.
He's fine.
Okay,
He's
right.
fine. He's
Alright.
fine. He's just, it's a lot of liquid, that's all.
I'm feeling better now after I think it was just an empty stomach because I don't feel sick anymore. But
Okay.
I think it's because I had nothing to eat and then I've just had all this mix inside me on an empty stomach, and now that I've had some chips, it's okay.
I'm glad you're recovering. I was getting a little concerned for you there.
I'll make sure I still vomit in your direction.
Well, it's kind of the worst time to do this as well, because I don't know about you guys, but at least for me, my stomach, I haven't felt sick or like I'm going to be sick. It's just eating a different kind of food. Your stomach just doesn't have the bacteria to break it down like it normally would, and you sort of walk around feeling a bit, I don't know, unusual, not yourself all day. So,
which is bad after last night because
Yeah.
most of us didn't eat all of yesterday. Then we went to this dodgy restaurant Steve picked, and then we ate quite a bit of food, and it was like the food was pretty bad. There was heaps of mosquitoes when they first sat us down, and we were worried we're gonna get sick from that. And then my partner Catherine, she ordered a tea, and it had a cockroach in it. So that
it was
wasn't
cockroach tea.
Yeah, so
We
that
should have got
wasn't
one
a
of
good
them.
sign. So that wasn't a good sign. And then we had our actual food itself wasn't particularly good, but me and Tim had the same thing. And is that for you?
I got you a gift, Kev.
I actually feel fine now.
Well,
We don't trust
too
you,
late.
though.
I brought you a gift.
Oh, I have a
Brought
bag
you
down
this
here.
patented Hardware Unboxed official
Chuck
vomit
bucket.
bucket for the live stream. Here you go.
You might need it before I do, I think. Especially if you do the Megamix. Actually, I'm not going to say anything because that thing might wipe me out. Judging by what you've said.
I haven't tried it, but yeah, Tim's reaction was hilarious.
I couldn't believe it was a real thing. Like you see it and you're just like, there's no way that's good. And I was right. Steve, have you ever been to the MSY in North Melbourne? The one with, the one where they use an internal USB header cable as the door handle and they've never replaced it.
Oh, wow.
I'm guessing you've never been there.
No.
So in the
I've been
inner
to the one
city,
okay.
there's a PC hardware store called MSY. It's one of the big ones in Australia. And their door handle, it's obviously fallen off, and they literally just use like a USB cable wrapped around it. And it's so funny.
Well, it must be a pretty strong cable.
Oh yeah,
And it gets
it's been
used
there
to-
for ages.
Maybe that's a stress test that they're conducting.
That's disgusting, Jared. We're not going to use the bucket to brew the Megamix.
Aw.
That is so ruthless, dude. That is so ruthless.
Is it wrong that I want to now?
Mate, that
It is a garbage
I'd
bin.
almost vomit just watching you drink out of a bin.
Well, I don't know where that
it's-
bin's come
It's
from.
the
It was
garbage bin from our toilet.
yeah, it's from the toilet.
Don't put it too close to your face.
No, I'm looking at. Oh no, dude.
People
If
throw
you
all
do
sorts of
that,
things in there.
if you did that, I'd be stunned.
No, we wouldn't do that.
No way.
We might use some of them to clean it.
Okay.
All right, I'll So, are you not ready for any kind of more milk things? You want to leave them till last?
We should have
Oh.
the juice one and
Love the juice milk, but only give me a little bit because the milk is really going to screw me. Tim, did you talk some OEMs into sending you some Ryzen laptops? I haven't. A lot of the laptop OEMs don't come to Computex, like Dell and HP are the big ones. Asus was here a little bit. There was a Lenovo one, but
Smells
you know,
so bad.
we'll grab all those Ryzen laptops. I really want to test the Ryzen 7 2700U, and yeah, do some other stuff with that stuff. So, that looks weird.
There you go. I gave you this.
Smells.
I gave you the least amount.
So yeah, we'll definitely be doing some more Ryzen laptop testing, and Dell is sending out their
The Kaby Lake
Kaby Lake
G.
G. I'm getting
Kaby
that
Lake G.
right as I get back into Australia. So we'll be doing some of that and comparing it to Rise Mobile, doing everything. So
Usually the rest of the drinks as PC coolant. I think the viscosity of some of these liquids maybe...
the problem is they'd go off.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't be doing it for more than a test, but I think some of them would clog up your radiator instantly. Like they're very, very thick, and you've only got very fine channels in
You'd
most
have
of those
to
radiators.
use like something like this.
That'd work.
Or like none of the milk ones would be good.
Most of the milk ones
It'd
wouldn't.
start to smell really bad if you use milk as a coolant. Like really bad.
Yeah. Yep. I think that would probably... I'm almost certain that would cause like hardline pipes for the compression fittings to blow open.
Yeah.
It would.
Well, milk's very similar to water in terms of its...
Yeah, but as it
fluidity.
like goes off...
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah,
it would expand
disgusting.
because
That's
all
right.
the gases would
That's
get into
right.
the pipes.
You would definitely blow the hardline pipes open for sure. Well, not the pipes, but the fittings would blow out, and you would have off milk going everywhere.
Yeah,
Just wondering how long have the milk drinks been out for? We took them out of the fridge right before the stream. So
Yeah, so they're
that's
fine.
not-
They're
that's
fine.
that's not the problem.
And it's a very cool air conditioned room. If we were outside, we'd be sweating. We were
yeah.
going to do this in the park, and then Tim's like, "You realise it's hot outside?" I'm like, "Oh, that's right. Let's
Yeah.
not do that."
Yeah, that would be bad. Someone said they're asking about a giveaway. There will
Can you
be.
pass that? Oh, where is it?
Which
Oh,
one?
it's here.
Which one?
Sorry, go on.
Yeah, I was just gonna say we're gonna be doing a giveaway with Tech Showdown and Hardware Unboxed. After I get back, we'll be organising that, and that'll be a full gaming PC giveaway. So you guys want to definitely, if you're not subscribed to Tech Showdown or Hardware Unboxed, it's only going to be for subscribers only. And that'll be an international giveaway. So it doesn't matter where you are in the world, we'll be able to ship it out to you, and it'll be a good gaming PC. Like it's going to be a pretty powerful, good gaming PC.
And it'll be free.
And it'll be free, so you guys can't complain.
That's a good combo.
yeah, I love doing the giveaways.
So it's kind of like I guess a fruit smoothie kind of, because you've got...
It's got a lot of fruit on there.
Well,
Is that Feijoa?
I'm assuming these things are in there. If
The orange, strawberry, Feijoa. What's that peach look like? Apple.
is that what's that? It's like kiwi fruit.
Well, yeah,
This smells like Metamucil.
I haven't had Metamucil.
Yeah, orange. It smells like orange Metamucil.
Okay.
But it's got all that fruit in it apparently.
Well, that's it doesn't.
Oh, it'll probably be very
We don't
sweet
know
then.
if it claims to have all that fruit in it because we
Wait,
can't
that's a
actually read
milk
anything.
one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Nick
milk.
asks, Tim, will you try take a look at the console-focused Asus CG32? If they say it looks really interesting, and I've been looking at the things you've been posting in our Discord for the Patreons. I think it looks really interesting. I believe it's a 4K 60 HDR 600 panel
Okay.
that does FreeSync, and it's designed for consoles, but you could obviously use it for PC. If they send one out, I'll look at it, but like with all monitor stuff, we rely on the companies to send out the higher end stuff. So
Yeah.
it's up to Asus on that one.
Well, we're going to upgrade testing equipment for monitors when we get back. So.
Yes, we're going to finally do response time testing. You've been asking about that for every monitor we've ever done. You'll get response time. We'll do input lag,
That's right.
and we're upgrading to test HDR as well. And we've been in talks with all the companies about how to do HDR testing properly. So check out our monitor stuff in the future.
Be awesome.
That was
So-
interesting.
So it's sort of yellowy milk.
Tastes like just
it's not
fruit.
thick. It tastes
Fruit milk.
very banana-y.
Everyone's saying it's a cleanser, so that's going to go down well.
It tastes like a lolly version of the fruits that are in it. Like it's not legit fruit.
Yeah.
I don't find it that sweet.
Oh, jeez.
You right? Come on.
All right.
This is a lot of milk for Tim.
So I'm sort of lactose intolerant. I can't cop milk or no, I can cop yogurt and like cheese fine, but milk and ice cream.
I've been
no
taking
good.
mercy on him and giving him just a little bit of the milk ones.
So this is gonna really F me up later.
Tonight is going to be rough.
Tim, the best way to do HDR testing would be to use an Xbox One. Windows is too consistent. Yeah, if we were testing it subjectively, but we're going to get HDR testing tools to input, like a pattern generator straight into the monitor that gives HDR metadata and everything to test it. The same way that we've been testing sRGB. But it's a lot more difficult. Like it's hearing some of the stuff, it's just like no one knows how to do it properly. So they're all testing it.
Yeah, a bit of trial and error on that one.
you guys are going to destroy the aircraft toilet on the way home. Luckily, we're flying out tomorrow evening, so
If
we've
we
still
were
got more than a day.
if we were flying home tonight, I would not be keen on doing this for a 10-hour flight.
We never would have done this if we were flying out
No,
tonight.
I'm just hoping that if there are any repercussions, we're recovered by tomorrow
Yeah.
night. So we leave at
Yeah.
well, our flight takes off at what 11 tomorrow.
11:25 p.m.
PM. So we got plenty of time. When you don't leave for a while.
No, I don't leave till
Yeah,
Wednesday. I was just reading Jared's comment. I assume you can't take the Megamix on an international flight. I can just imagine the air hostess asking about it and almost vomiting when she had a sniff.
Yeah.
That would be. But yeah, no, this is.
Yeah, you'd want to keep that chilled. That's for sure.
That's French on there.
It says I'm banana on this one.
I'm banana, and it just looks like water.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Around?
Jay's 2 cents if you're watching our stream, which I'm sure you're not. Definitely do milk liquid cooling. I'll watch that. I'm sure a lot of people
he
would
has.
watch it. He's done milk.
Yeah, I'm certain he has. I'm sure I saw him. He did that quite a while ago. Yeah, Jay already did milk.
Oh, okay.
So there you go.
Okay.
They did the
It
tip.
turned yellow in minutes. Oh god.
Well,
Yeah, it's disgusting.
well, it's possibly mixing
Yeah.
with some other stuff in there.
I should make a good tutorial on how to calibrate your monitors and create profiles. Yep, we'll probably put that on Patreon first, and then maybe we'll publish that in the main channel. I'm not sure whether it'd be because you have to buy hardware to do it. I'm not sure it'll be too much mainstream interest, but certainly I'm planning on doing a guide for that. It's pretty easy once you're familiar with the software.
So this looks like sort of like soda water. It's completely clear. It just looks a bit foggy in there because we're mixing it with everything else we've
Oh,
had.
this smells exactly like banana lollies. Like, you know those white sort of ones? Those
Okay.
yellow ones
Yeah,
you get in the...
exactly.
It's
Yeah.
exactly
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
it does too.
Exactly
Does
the
too,
same.
yeah. So it's a liquid banana lollies.
Yeah. Overall, how's the trip been to Taiwan? I heard that your last trip was pretty busy, but this time it's been...
Last year, yeah,
More
sucked
relaxing.
really. It was super hectic. And it was more optimized this year. We're much closer to where we have to be, so travel times super fast for us. We seem to have the knack with getting on the trains. Like, I think only once we had to wait 1 minute for a train. Pretty much every single time the train doors were open, Tim and I walked down the platform straight in, straight there. But yeah, we've got everything done pretty easily this year, so it's been a bit more relaxing. We've been able to enjoy it a bit. Of course, Tim wasn't with me last year, so that's the main reason why. But yeah, it's been good. Have you had a sip yet?
Yeah, it's
What's
fine.
it like? Just
It's fine. It tastes like banana lollies. Geordie text on the channel says, I've done a recent Clevo laptop review and it costs £3,500. It's hard to build a channel. I agree. YouTube does make it very difficult to grow a channel at the moment. So
it's gotten so bad.
we always love seeing small creators, but we understand the pain that you guys are in to sort of grow. But seriously, reach out to companies, because even if you think that you're too small to get samples or anything, companies are more than happy. Like, you might not get it as early as the big guys would get it, but
Yeah.
you can still build your channel around reviewing expensive hardware. You just have to get out there and talk to the people.
And don't even necessarily invest a lot of time doing a dedicated in-depth review. Do something different with the laptop that no one else has done.
Yeah, that's how you get picked up on like search and recommended on
whether
YouTube.
whether it's like tuning it or just something like an overclocking guide or how to improve thermals. You might not be able to do it with the review sample, but come up with just simple ideas you can do to make some sort of unique content, or even things like how to upgrade the BIOS, because that's something that's going to do well on search for years to come.
Yeah, overclocking, like a big thing in laptops that I personally don't cover is like thermal pastry application, seeing how you can go with the, improving the coolers in those laptops. So there's certainly a lot of things you can do as a small tech YouTuber, and sort of just find what you like doing it, but definitely don't think that you won't get samples from companies, because reach out and they'll be more than happy to work with you, most of them. So
Yeah, I would say to build on Tim's point, going to retailers can be a good move, a local retailer,
Yeah.
and just do a deal, like just go in and say, hey guys, I'll give you some advertisement. Can you just let me have certain products on loan for 2 weeks or something while I do my when I do my review? And most of them will jump at something like that, because it essentially doesn't really cost them anything, especially if they're going to make it a demo model like a laptop out on their show floor anyway. So you can do deals like that, and that can be quite good. But Tim's also right, it's an oversaturated platform now. you have to be doing something different, or just look for, I would say the best advice if you're small, which still applies to me because my channel is just coming up on 40,000 subscribers, is look for gaps. So search through, maybe if we're just talking about laptop reviews, look through them, look up different laptops that maybe this retailer you're working with has, and look for ones that maybe there's only like 5 reviews of it instead of like 50, and review that one. Because when there's 50, your videos are just going to get pushed down, especially if all the big channels have covered it. You're going to have a hard time. And that's what I would say is a good... If you find a gap, then people are more likely to find your video. If there's only a handful of them out there. Otherwise, you're just going to get... it. No one's going to see it. And that's disheartening.
Yeah, and if you're just doing it for fun, like, have fun making it.
That's definitely it. Don't do it for free hardware, or definitely don't do it to make money.
Yeah, so... Definitely just, make sure you keep having fun making your videos and yeah, if you wanted to grow, sort of look into those sort of niche stuff. But the best thing is for a small channel is you have to be passionate about it. You have to be, really engaged in making your videos. And it comes across in the videos too. If you are having fun making the videos, your videos will be better.
Absolutely.
So
yep.
That's our advice for that sort of stuff. We got a super chat here from Christchurch, New Zealand. Steve, thank you for your top 5 Z370 motherboard video. Got myself an ASRock Z370 Extreme 4. I'm very happy with it. Top-notch motherboard. Yeah, cool. ASRock boards are good.
I'm glad you like that one. Yeah, that very good, those boards. Very good value for money. ASRock has been for a long time.
I saw someone, Kev, you're small. You're lucky you got New Zealand locked down. Playtex sponsored me when I had 300 subscribers. You don't have to be big. Think about it from them. Think about you're the tech retailer. Okay, so I'm getting advertisement, and it doesn't cost me anything. I just have to give them the product. Something that they're most likely, if it's with components or something else, they can just sell as X demo for a little bit less, like with Intel CPUs, and someone will just come in and buy it anyway. There's plenty of things you can do in that area. You just don't have to be big. I think it's a bad mentality that some small YouTubers have. It's like, well, I'm not worth absolutely anything. Like, no one will even take a chance on me. Just try to think about it from their perspective. If it doesn't cost them anything and you're giving them advertisement, then even if you're only getting 100 views per video, that's still 100 views they're getting for essentially not costing them anything.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's a good deal for them. So you can get picked up when you're really small by these companies and with the manufacturers, like what Tim was saying earlier, even if they're sending you review samples directly and you get only a few hundred views, that's fine, because again, the only thing it really cost them was, I guess, the shipping, and that's nothing to a big company like them, and you just send it back afterwards, and they rotate these things around anyway from reviewer to reviewer.
They're more, especially towards the end of the cycle, a lot of companies just have this stuff sitting around.
Yeah.
Like, they're not used for anything, they're just in an office somewhere, so definitely look out for that. Here's a good question that I saw just before here. Do you guys have day jobs? So, you might have the opinion that we have day jobs, but our day jobs are, for at least for us, Hardware Unboxed.
Yeah.
Because we make so many videos, it's kind of like we don't have time for literally anything else.
Yeah, Tim and I are 100% full-time on the channel.
And Kev, you're full-time as well, right?
Yeah. So you can't put out... It's very difficult to do... You struggle to do one video working a full-time job doing something else. Yeah. One video a week would be so hard.
Yeah, see what Jared said. Don't worry about the numbers. It is tough. Like that first, going from 0 to 100 subscribers is tough. And then 100 to 1,000 is tough. But just think of it as like a giant snowball. And as you get bigger and bigger, the growth keeps expanding. If you're doing... if you keep improving...
if YouTube doesn't.
But it does get easier. I noticed once the channel got over 10,000 subscribers, then suddenly it just seemed to be a little bit easier, like your head was above the water then, and it does get a bit easier. But that first 100, don't be disheartened at the start. Like, you just, like Jared said, it took him 9 months. Yeah, it is tough. You just have to keep going with it. And collaborations help a lot as well, and a lot of us are really open to it, even if you're a small YouTuber.
Oh my god. Whatever's in that is not meant to be a drink. Sakin says I wanted to do airflow testing since I don't see it addressed in a lot of channels.
Yep.
That's a good area. Like, if you had a channel to get into, I think Gamers Nexus is going to go hard on that. But it's always good to get more people doing that sort of testing. You know, even if you see a channel that you think couldn't possibly do anything more to test something, there's always different angles you can take. There's always different.
Well, it's also good to confirm those results. So
exactly.
You don't want one source doing anything. So we're going to step up to this next drink.
Whatever that is horrendous.
Yeah, that smells
No,
disgusting.
it smells horrendous. It might be okay.
No, there's no way that's going to
What
be
is
good.
it?
It's Adlai, which I've never heard of before,
I haven't
and
heard of
brown rice milk. I'm going to have to Google that.
Adlai. Does
Adlai.
anyone in the chat know what that is? It has like wheat or something on it.
What is it?
Because that's not brown rice either. It looks like it's some kind of oat or something.
No, it's a leaf.
Oh.
It's called Job's Tears.
Job's Tears, what?
Might be Tim's tears in a moment. Woof. It's pungent.
It's a tropical plant.
Oh, like durian.
It's sold as Chinese pearl barley in Asian supermarkets.
Yeah, barley, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Ah, that makes sense. Alright, here we go.
It doesn't smell like any barley I've had.
It's used in cereals, and it's basically like a
Why do you
grain.
pour us so much then?
It actually doesn't taste as bad as the texture and the smell and
Jesus.
it's
The ingredients in this
Ugh.
is hilarious.
oh
Is it like a laxative one again?
No, it's got water, obviously. It's got sugar. It's got peanut butter
Oh, another
Um,
peanut butter one.
type flour in it. It's got flour.
It does smell like peanut butter, actually.
It's got
After-
sesame.
oh the aftertaste is
It's
horrendous.
got corn as well.
Oh. I can't wait.
It's not as bad as I was expecting. It's just another one of those ones that tastes like cereal that's been...
It's a bit weird for me.
So
I found the other one
I thought
less weird.
it smells worse than it tastes.
It definitely does, but it's kind of yeah.
No, it has a...
The aftertaste is horrible.
You know the cereal Wheaties?
I reckon it is.
The
Yeah,
aftertaste is horrible.
The cereal Wheaties. It tastes like that.
the
I'm not
aftertaste
sure
for
if you
me
can
is
get
the
that
killer.
anymore.
The initial taste isn't
It
so
smells
bad,
bad.
but the aftertaste is
It
bad.
smells bad. Then as soon as you touch, you get it in your mouth. It's like that's gooey, and then it's got this weird aftertaste.
So we got one more left, one more drink left, and it is the worst by far. It is the
Oh,
green
it's
asparagus
it's
juice.
not the drink, it's my stomach.
Oh.
I just feel so...
Oh, your eyes are watering big time, Kev.
You guys should have got a durian and opened it.
Dude, I'd throw up if I had it.
A durian immediately. It's next level.
How's your stomach? Is yours... bad?
Mine's okay. It was a bit better after I went to the toilet, just because like there's a lot of stuff in me.
I found the toilet helped.
Yeah.
Well,
Probably have to go again as well.
that was something else. Ugh. Yeah, that's gonna be great in the mix. That one.
That I if that was like the nutrition of a breakfast, I'd drink that for breakfast.
I think you'd probably get used to it. Maybe, possibly.
I reckon it's okay. It's not that bad. I mean, I can't read this, but
I don't
Nah,
feel
I
like,
didn't like it at all.
I don't feel like I need to go to the toilet. I just feel sick.
what are we drinking? So if you come late to the stream and you're wondering what on earth is going on here, we actually got 15 drinks, like local drinks from Taiwan that we'd never heard of before. They're all a bit weird. Some of them turned out to be just regular drinks.
Some were good, some weren't so
some
good.
of them we have this like the peanut rice milk was really awful. This is like a quinoa drink. So we've been trying out all those throughout the stream so far, and just seeing what local people like to drink. Because I mean, to be fair, you can get like Coke and stuff here perfectly easily,
Yeah.
but all that other stuff is a bit worse.
Tied up in a bag. Rocky. Megamix will have all the nutrition you need.
You're gonna finish that?
Megamix.
We've been talking up this Megamix.
We have to. Well, we've got a bunch of donations for the Megamix, so it has to happen.
Oh, I'm
We
definitely
gotta
doing
do
it.
the asparagus first.
I'm just
though.
waiting for. Yeah, we're gonna do the asparagus.
All right, come on,
well,
Steve.
while Kev's finishing that, I'll be back in a second.
Okay.
Once you break the seal, it's all over.
I know, right?
Oh, it's been a fun stream. We've gone nearly 2 hours now. It's been good.
Has it been 2 hours?
Yeah, we started at 10. It's 11:48 local time here now. So, yeah, it's been good. It's a good stream,
Went
I reckon.
fast.
Oh, yeah. When you're drinking these fun drinks, it just...
Fun's one way to
Super
put
easy.
it. Yeah, last one's gonna be.
The last one's horrendous. Like, now that I've drunk the other 14 drinks, it doesn't compete with that. Does not compete. That is the worst.
I got this sick feel in my throat again. It just keeps coming like in waves and then it goes away.
So Megamix, we'll get to the Megamix as very shortly after the asparagus juice. We promise we'll do it.
Tim, should I troll Steve and pretend I'm throwing up on him?
Yeah,
And
okay.
we'll see his reaction.
Alright, okay.
We're gonna troll Steve and make it seem like I'm throwing up on him.
What's up?
I'm fine. Come back.
We're saying to them how loud it was in the toilet. Steve's explosion. Man, I'm feeling real sick and like
I feel great. I'm ready to go again. Made room.
it's getting pretty.
It's getting pretty dicey.
Well, you can bail if you want. You look like
I brought the bucket for you, didn't I?
Don't do the bucket thing here on stream. We don't want to offend all our viewers. You look green as. You don't have to do it. Okay.
If I just
Are you gonna finish your drink?
Yep. ZZR Hardy has shouted us $10 our way. Should have a beer after the Megamix.
Yeah, we might do that. We'll go down to a bar and stream that.
Oh my god.
Whoa. Okay, that is definitely the worst. Definitely the worst smell out of this thing. Hang on. You sure you want to get into that? I know you threw this over Tim.
Oh my god.
That's so bad.
I was just reminded of the taste I had
And we're mixing it with like what's left in there.
I'll throw up if I drink that, but I want to try this one. Yeah, you drink it then.
It's legit the worst.
That's so good.
You cannot give me much. You cannot.
I'm having-
God, Steve! Oh my god!
Oh no.
You wanna
You
Just
gave
a
me
bit.
so much.
Yeah, that's enough. That's enough.
You got less than half what I've got.
I had one
Dude,
sip
that
and I
smell.
nearly threw up. It was so awful.
Dude, that smells so. I feel so
it's-
sick just smelling that.
I
That
can't. Yeah,
smells so
I
bad.
can't explain. What,
Oh jeez. Oh,
like
my God.
we're not acting this up. Like it's.
It's seriously
No,
bad.
It
Oh.
smells like asparagus gone wrong.
It smells off. It
Yeah,
smells off.
It smells off.
All right.
We got to cheers this one, guys. Cheers, and all do it at the same time. Cheers.
Computex has been awesome.
This to Computex.
All right, don't smell it again. Just
Wait, I need to get the bucket.
don't throw up on the stream.
I'll lean this way so they can't see it. Okay, I'll
Alright.
put it over here then.
I don't think they really want to hear it either. I'll try and shield the mic.
Hey, okay, let's do it.
Don't throw.
I'm right. No, I haven't got it.
It's actually not as bad as I thought, but it's still nasty. Alright, I'm just gonna
No.
guzzle this. You guys ready?
Oh my god.
Tim, I'm gonna guzzle all that.
Oh my god. It's so bad.
That's me, my ice water.
Alright, I don't know how this is gonna go.
Oh my god.
It's
Oh, it's horrific. It's horrific. Get some
Yeah,
water,
I
mate.
need
It's freaking horrific.
Oh, that was hard. Oh.
that's disgusting.
So it doesn't.
Who would drink that?
Who I know.
Who
would
like
drink
goes
that?
in? Oh boy, this is gonna be great. My asparagus drink.
Oh,
my
I'm glad
God.
that's gone. I'm
It
happy about
doesn't-
that.
It doesn't really smell like asparagus. It smells like just general greenery in like water. Like
Whew,
I
that was
think
hard.
it's made by like asparagus put in water, right? Like that's how they do it. They just put asparagus in the water.
I don't know what they do
That's
to make that.
disgusting, though.
Oh, it's horrendous. It's the worst drink
I
I've ever
actually
tasted.
think the peanut butter one was.
I felt that in my chest. There's no way you.
I'm not drinking anymore. It's horrific.
You're bailing.
I can't. No, I
Leave
can't.
it in there for the Megamix.
You can't put the Megamix in there. There's way too much asparagus in the Megamix.
That can be Steve's Megamix.
So we do. Oh, that was bad.
All right, Megamix time. We got to prepare the Megamix. So if you have any more donations for us, go for it now.
Make it for me, and I'll have a sip of the Megamix. But I'm not. If I down the whole thing, I'll throw. it.
I'm only doing a sip of the Megamix. There's no way.
You guys talk amongst yourselves while I.
So we'll get all the drinks.
Kat,
back.
can you tip a little bit of that down the sink for us?
Yeah, I'll wash them out for you guys.
Oh no.
Well, don't worry about it because
they all got.
it's going to get much worse.
That one was.
So you're going to leave. You're happy with that asparagus that you got there?
So
I'm only gonna have a sip anyway.
for those of you who've joined into the stream, you'll soon see all the drinks as I put them back.
You looked like something was gonna come up with the asparagus.
I felt
one.
like something was.
The problem for me is that I had it previously, so I was getting like triggered before.
Whiff of that? God.
It's
It's
nasty, eh?
disgusting.
It's nasty.
So yeah, it was more the mental thing of I've tasted this before and I know how bad it is.
You feel it like,
Yeah.
it's just.
The
disgusting.
next, I really want to try this with the asparagus just together. I think they're going to be.
Okay, do that first, and then we'll do the mega mix. You can have the. So
Oh.
Steve's gonna have.
Oh, my stomach is imploding.
Yeah, Steve's gonna have the two worst together to see what they're like combined, and then we'll do the mega mix.
I'll have to
So
do a little bit
please.
more. I have to do a little bit more of this.
I've got to tweet out the fact that we're doing the mega mix because
Oh man.
that looks
They don't-
disgusting.
They
Look
don't even mix.
Tim, look.
oh my god.
It's like that.
Oh, that is like sediment.
Oh,
Oh my god. If you drink that,
They will- that'll-
if you drink that whole thing, I'll
They're separating. Like we've got some mud in the
give it a
bottom.
good swirling.
I'm trying.
And then down it.
I don't really know if I want to do that.
Oh, wait, let me have a smell.
Hang on, I'm still mixing.
You're chuck.
Nah, I'm alright.
Oh my! Oh my! The
Oh my god!
Can't
That
get
is
in-
so bad. That
Smell
is
that.
so bad.
Oh.
Oh, Tim, is it coming up? Is it coming up? Tim's gonna.
I cannot get over how bad that smells. That is insane.
That's worse than the sewage outside.
That
Yeah,
looks kind
that-
of like sewage.
That is, guys, that is so bad.
Oh, I can't.
That's one of the worst things I've ever smelt in my life. And I'm not even exaggerating. That is horrendous.
All right, where's the bucket? Because I don't know how this is going to go. Just put it down there.
Yeah, I'll put it here.
So you want me to guzzle that?
Yeah.
Just, you're probably best to just do it in one go.
What do we do on this channel again? What is this channel
Is
about?
this a tech channel?
Yeah. I really never thought we would do this kind of thing, but okay.
Dude, I feel
Well, people-
I feel sick just watching this.
People
Like,
have donated actually decent amounts of money for us to do this. So thank you all to those people
Yeah,
who,
I mean, thanks,
who
guys,
put out
but
the
it's-
mega mix.
you can't tell how bad it is, but just trust us. Like that
It is.
smells.
It-
Oh, we're not making it up. Like we're not making this up for the camera. Like buy
It's-
those two things, put them together, and no one would. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just gonna do it because I don't.
Do it.
Oh.
You're right. You're right.
That hurt. It just comes like straight. It tries to come straight back up. Oh man, I feel red. Oh,
Dude, you look like you're getting sick now.
I'm alright.
You're
Your
alright.
eyes
You're
are
going
going-
green.
Oh, that hurt.
Your eyes are going, bro.
My stomach was like, nah, straight away.
Yeah.
Whew. Alright.
You sure don't want some water before you mega mix?
Nah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Don't pour so much because you've got so many.
I
We've
will
got to
ma-
do 15 drinks in one glass, so...
Yeah, so just do little bits of each.
if it. Oh.
Dude, that is. Oh, you
No,
already
you
put
forgot
some in
some.
mine. Yeah.
Someone in our Patreon has changed their name to Tim's Asparagus Juice in our Patreon. Whoever did that, you are a legend. You are a legend. I think it was ZZR Hardy.
Classic.
The only way the Megamix could be worse is if we made it hot. But even cold, it's going to be horrendous. Just these two.
Look at that. We'll have to get some B-roll of that and put it in the Discord because putting the asparagus and then putting that in there, I've never seen.
Yeah.
That is. Oh man,
Give
that.
Tim another smell.
Look at that.
Oh my god.
But it's worse when you mix it. But look at it. It's.
Oh,
I've not seen that before. That's bizarre.
oh lord. I don't know what that's going to be like when we're finished.
Not good. Not good. I can already tell you.
No, I'm alright.
Oh, you keep freaking me. Kev's freaking me out more than the drinks.
I'm alright. I just have dry wrenches. That's all.
Emerald asks, hey, is
Dude,
Patreon
no,
monthly?
it's because I was looking at those
Sakin.
two mixed together.
Can you look away?
Sakin is Tim's Asparagus Juice, so good job.
Boy,
The asparagus juice is the worst.
that yeah, by far.
Yeah, so Patreon's monthly, and you get access to things like our... we do some monthly live streams on Patreon. We have behind-the-scenes videos, and we have a Discord chat. So that's a good way to support the channel and help us out.
We're always in the Discord chat.
And I can tell you now, we aren't doing this again. This is an exclusive first-time only thing.
Oh no, this is a annual thing at Computex. We're doing this again next year.
We're doing the Megamix again next year.
I'm not going to throw up.
So are you going now?
No, I'm just going to go to the toilet.
Yeah, okay. I need to go as well, so...
Alright, we got the bubble green tea in there, so that's in there. Actually, you're right, they are filling up pretty quick, so I'll just do a little bit of each. We got the, what is this again? The watermelon milk. Oh, the watermelon milk. I'll hold this up so you guys, the glasses are
Kerry Coleman says, mix the Megamix in the kettle. Those glasses are too small. We wouldn't trust the kettle, I don't think, here.
So there's a bit of that.
Drew Picard says, for the Megamix, this is great. It's like a hardware unbox video, but with the worst tasting stuff and how to maximize worst smells.
All these milks are going to kill Tim.
Man, the smell is next level.
Well, this stuff's good, so I'll only do a pinch of that because that's quite tasty. So we just put a little bit of that. The ones that tasted good, I'm not going to put too much in.
Like, I have a cat, and I always thought that cat urine was the worst thing I could ever smell. No, it's not. It's really not.
So this vitamin C stuff was good. If you've just joined this amazing stream, that is just vitamin C. That's what it's called, or something. So,
someone asks, what would you guys recommend for a gaming editing laptop in the $1,500 range? I'm assuming you mean US dollars. Portability doesn't matter. I think we might be seeing a few more budget laptops come out with the i7-8750H very soon. A lot of them currently have the 7700 HQ in them. We did see here at the show an MSI one. Yeah, it was the MSI GF 63 or 65, I think. That looks awesome.
Yeah.
GF 63.
Yeah.
It'll have up to like a 1050 Ti or 1060, and it's got the 8750H in it. That's a good option. That'll be coming up later. And I quite like the Acer Predator Helios 300. Hopefully that will get upgraded to the 8750H, and then it'll be a really good option as well. And those two are about $1,000, so you don't really need to spend $1,500. $1,000 is all you need.
is there any way we can get a secondary camera or put a photo on the stream? Like, can you put something on Twitter? Because that is having some sort of weird chemical reaction, and it looks horrendous on top.
I'll do it now.
Get a top.
Get a video.
Whatever. Doesn't really matter.
That looks absolutely disgusting.
It looks so bad.
So I'm filming a video now.
And then there's the.
Oh, to mix it.
Yeah.
There's like. Don't mix it yet. We've got to get it all in there first.
So that's what it looks like at the moment. So.
What do we got? A few more in. This stuff was good, so I only put a tiny bit of that.
Yeah, this is such like an atomic mixture in my stomach right now.
Yeah.
It's going to get a lot worse.
Well, technically, all that is in your stomach.
Okay, I'm going to... Because I don't have the hardware Unboxed account on my phone, I'm going to put that on my personal one and retweet it. So you'll be able to see it in just a moment.
Oh, wow. That's the juice milk. Yeah, that's shocking. Oh, that looks really bad.
That looks like the worst thing.
Yeah, that's easily the worst looking thing you could put in there. Alright.
So that's uploading now.
The body talk.
We will retweet that, so if you're following us on Hardware Unboxed, that video will be up very shortly on our Twitter. You'll get a good look at the Megamix progress. And yeah, shout out to my girlfriend who's apparently watching this stream back in Australia and having an absolutely ripping time. She is loving it.
She may see you throw up.
Oh, she's probably seen it before.
We're not dripping that in quite as well as we could be. Well, it looks like
Here we go.
sewage brown is the colour we're going for here.
So the video is up now on our Hardware Unboxed Twitter account, at Hardware Unboxed. You'll be able to see the progress shot of the Megamix. And I'm just going to duck out for a moment.
Can I just say, it looks like it's curdling inside the glass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's like some sort of chemical reaction going on here. All right, I'm just gonna mix these up and get them all ready for consumption. How you going, Kev?
It's coming in waves.
Yeah, I'm not confident you're gonna make it into this at all. Not through it, to it. I don't think you'll make it.
I'll make it to it. I'll do it.
It
I'll
looks
be right.
like Bailey's.
I don't know what'll happen after, but I just need it to like settle. Like it comes in waves, so I need to get it on like that down wave where I'm not feeling it.
I'm genuinely concerned for Kev right now.
You should be worried about Tim, man. He's looking pretty rough.
Tim will be fine. He'll pull through.
That asparagus almost pushed him over.
Yeah, that was nasty. I'm still every now and then I get like it wants to come back up.
Yeah, that was disgusting.
I'm fighting it. I'm keeping it down. I'm feeling good at the
I
moment.
should call that the bulimia drink because it just makes
Okay,
me throw up.
so I mean that doesn't look too bad.
Should put
It
a
just
splash more asparagus on top.
just
Sorry.
just to finish it off a bit.
Sorry.
just a dash of. Geez, you've got heat sometimes. We're adding a dash of asparagus juice on the top.
Oh no.
So what I haven't actually done yet is give it a whiff. It's not as bad as the first two, but it's not remotely good. You okay?
Yeah, it's very.
Oh my. Oh, it's chunky.
Yeah, it's sort of
chunky.
there's some
Oh.
there's a few odd chemical reactions going on here and there. It sort of bubbles up now and then. And
Did you read out this super chat?
Oh no,
Norwegian Viking Krona from someone. Thanks very much for that.
appreciated. Okay.
We've got a bunch of retweets on the old. I have to actually look at the footage. What does it look like?
It looks disgusting.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's horrific.
It's actually gotten better now that I've mixed it. Well, they're all pretty much the same. So, who's going first? I think we should do one by one rather
What
than...
we should do is what the person said earlier. Let's do rock paper scissors to see which order we go in, and then we'll decide.
I'll go first if you want.
Oh,
well, you have to. Are you drinking the whole lot?
Actually, you two go first because I'll attempt to drink the whole thing.
Okay. So, Steve, you're committed to drink the whole thing?
Oh, what the hell?
Okay,
I mean,
well-
people
well-
have paid us money to
Yeah,
give us.
Yeah,
I'll have a go.
We'll decide who goes first.
Okay.
Then, okay. Rock paper.
Okay.
Okay, so
Go
I'm first.
first.
So it's 1, 2,
Just
3.
don't throw up because I don't know if I can do it if you do that. You will ruin the stream. The smell of you
I
throwing
know.
up.
No, I can tell when I'm.
So, just as a reminder, we
Gonna
are
throw.
normally a tech channel. Normally.
Yeah, that's right. We do.
We do.
We do.
I think we do
tech-related-
tech videos.
I think so.
Yeah.
I can't remember what this channel's all about.
I just have like that like when you've drunk just like one beer too many type feeling, and it starts feeling sick, but you're not gonna throw up, but you just feel.
If you are sprint to the bathroom, I don't want to know about it.
Someone's already in our Discord chat has made he's cut out the glass in my hand, and we're going to turn that into an emote for our channel. The Megamix emote.
That's the new cheese.
Yeah.
All right, Kev, come on.
Yeah. All right, let's
I
get
can-
on to
I
this.
can only stay
I'll be the
committed.
first victim.
You only have to sip it.
Yeah.
Did you mix them all?
Yeah, I mixed it, but they sort of start to separate.
It's actually not that bad.
Okay.
I'm stunned, but I wouldn't want to drink the whole. Like, if you drink the whole thing, not the taste, but like what will happen to you.
I'm feeling better about that then. Okay.
So the guys in the Discord chat that are watching, I'll put up that emote in just a moment
Text
after the
stuff.
stream.
All right, Tim, have your bit.
All right, I'm going to mix mine again.
I'm not going to skull mine, but I'll sip
Oh,
away
if
at
you
it.
sculled it, that would come straight back up. It just the viscosity is disgusting. But
There's
the
like
taste isn't
floating
too bad.
stuff in it.
Yeah.
It looks like freaking colonies of something in there. This is not meant for human consumption. Come
Yeah.
on.
This could turn into anything by this time tomorrow.
Oh man, we're gonna have to post updates on this.
Oh, yuck.
Keep yours out. Oh.
Oh my lord. Oh,
It's not actually as bad as you would think it
Oh.
is. The asparagus by itself was way worse than that, trust me.
oh.
It just smells terrible. Give it a good sip, though.
Ugh, it's like it's sweet, but it's got a hint of all the bad stuff.
Yeah. It's not too bad, though.
I'm going to have a sip to see what I'm in for. Oh, man, I can't really look at it.
Oh,
it looks
sculling
and
that would be
smells
bad.
disgusting.
Oh my god, that didn't go down well. I don't
Yeah,
think.
that is bad.
It's not, but it's not as bad as the asparagus by itself. That was the worst. The asparagus but if you drink the whole thing, it's not the taste
such
that'll
an
get you. It's
Awful aftertaste too.
I'm having a lot of regret right now. A lot of regret.
How you feeling sick?
Oh, that's
A
horrific.
little bit.
Yeah.
I'm feeling sick. Like
Yeah.
My
after that.
stomach,
That's awful.
my stomach's throbbing a bit. All right, let's just do this.
Someone's also cut out my expression. Oh, you guys. Today's a legendary day. Yeah. Boy.
All right. All right.
Steve's
I'm gonna have a crack.
committed to the whole thing.
All right.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, each.
Oh, that nearly came back up. That was so close.
Yeah, you look like you were just
yeah.
about to chuck.
I just saved that. That's nasty.
Oh.
Oh,
I need to do my redemption.
oh man, I was so close then.
Yeah, that's. Alright.
Oh. Oh no.
Yeah, I don't think I can do that without throwing up.
I'm sure if we get a few more donations in, you'll have to do it.
Whoa.
But no, it is. It's horrific.
Yeah, it's bad.
horrific.
Well, I got that far. I think that's a. I'll
you
give it.
like you drank way more than I did. I've got this much left. I've got the
Yeah,
full thing.
I'll give it another minute and see if my stomach settles down.
Oh.
I can't believe how close that was coming back up. Whew.
Try to do a whole mouthful
Ha-
like I just did, Tim. Like, just not
I
just
did a full
sip.
mouthful the first time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It
It's
might not
rough,
seem like I did, but
when it-
I went in.
When it goes down, you can, like, feel
It comes.
sort of-
It's
You
wanting
can
to come
feel
back
it
up.
coming up.
It's wanting
Yeah.
to come
You can
back
feel
up.
it coming up straight away.
Oh, I've never experienced that before with drinking anything because I've never done.
When was how long has it been since you last vomited? Years?
Oh, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I only vomit if I get like gastro or something, which has only happened like once or twice in my life. That is that's something else. That's bizarre.
I know. It's like it doesn't smell bad, and it tastes like you say. It's not as bad as the asparagus.
If you sip
but
it,
it
it's
just as soon as it goes in, you're like,
no. It's if you sip it, it's okay. Like you can get away with it. Guzzling it like that was whoa.
Yeah.
It's so thick and unusual. You can feel it. Just oh.
people are donating, mate. Graham's given us $2, and Drew's given us $5. Jordy's given us £2.
Clear the CMOS.
Tried to clear CMOS.
It's not clearing. I'm
Dennis
just,
has given us $5 for Steve proving his manhood.
oh, that was.
I cannot. I'll be sick immediately if I drink any.
I
more.
didn't think it would make me gag like that or almost throw up. I was pretty shocked by that.
Yeah.
I think I can do one more drink and then I'm done. Like, I could probably get about half of it down.
It's way worse than Intel's thing the other day. Way worse,
Yeah.
way worse than 5 gigahertz bull crap that we have to make videos on, man.
Oh, get a few mixed drinks in Tim and he starts spilling everything.
So yeah, we'll have to do this again next year at Computex or something like
Oh,
this.
No.
I
Are
don't.
you in Kev, or do we have to find another YouTuber to?
Move your leg.
Is
I'm
it
going-
that bad?
Oh no, I'm just gonna have another crack, and that I was shocked by how that went the first
Oh,
time.
he's giving it another crack, guys. Here we go.
All right.
Dude, I feel sick just watching you, like, drink that much of it.
Hang on.
I wish I was acting. I really do.
Hang on. I'm gonna get some nice close-up footage of you.
Oh,
here.
no.
I don't think we need another angle. I don't.
Should I do the whole thing? Oh, I feel so sorry for you.
Oh, I did the whole thing.
Oh, I feel so sorry for you, Steve.
I can't open my eyes.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Okay.
And here's the look, guys, for you watching this video. This is the Megamix, the
Oh,
official,
my face goes so hot.
the official hardware unbox Megamix.
Closing your eyes for some reason helps. I think if you can see your glass while you're
Yeah.
drinking it. I'm just gonna sit for a minute, not say much, okay?
Oh man, I can't believe you drank the
That's-
whole thing.
That's
Cannot
gonna
believe
mix,
it.
like, horrendously.
I can feel it, like I can feel my stomach like gurgling.
More asparagus.
Well, this stream ended up sucking way more than I thought it would.
Oh, no, don't have more asparagus.
Flip it.
No, we're good.
Oh, my God.
We're good. We got
No,
away with
just,
it.
Oh.
just imagining the asparagus drink makes me want to throw up.
Well-
Oh,
Like,
it's
so
it's-
bad.
The smell is something else. It's like not meant to be in the human body.
It may not be for that long.
Kevin, Tim, finish it.
I'm-
I've had about a quarter, and I think I can get it down to half, but that'll be it.
I'm not really keen on either of you two pushing it.
Nah, I can't. There's no way.
I'm not
There's
really-
no way I'm doing
I'm
it.
not keen on seeing that happen. Whew. Yeah, that's weird. That's
It's funny because all the stuff together is already in our stomachs.
yeah. That's what I was joking about it to Kev, giving him a hard. You alright?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
It comes.
You look green,
It
man.
comes.
You look
It comes in waves.
green.
Like it
I
subsides and then it comes back
I can
up.
still feel
and
my
it's-
stomach. It feels like it
So
looks
the
like
Megamix footage is now on our Twitter. That close up, you'll be able to see the footage of the drink and the glass.
This is our best Computex coverage.
Steve is man. Hear him roar.
He's,
A big thank you to MSI and Corsair, who are our two major sponsors. Cam, do you want to give a shout out to your major Computex sponsors?
just don't throw up shortly after saying
MSI,
it.
yeah, MSI, Fractal, and Rocket. Thank you guys for sending me out here. But
We've got an MSI link in the video description for our stuff, so check that out.
The drinks are technically on MSI.
The drinks are on MSI, for sure.
Oh boy.
Oh, dude, it looks
So
so
as a
bad.
recap, for people who have just joined us, what's in the mix? We have asparagus juice, we have tea, we have juice milk, we have kumbai, we have a quinoa drink, watermelon milk, banana drink, bubble green tea, peanut rice milk, guava juice, Adelaide and brown rice milk. We've got this orange thingo here. We've also got the porridge in a bottle and the body talk.
My
So
body-
15 drinks. That's
My
in
body's
it.
talking, and it ain't happy.
Apparently, asparagus juice is good for curing nausea. You're not fooling us there, mate. You're not
no.
fooling us.
no.
Oh,
No.
could you imagine having to jump on a flight soon?
Oh, man. Could not done it. Congrats on doing stupid drunk stuff while being stone cold sober.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
We're very proud.
Oh, my God. Why did we do that? What? Like, why?
I don't even know why we had this idea.
I came up with it the other day. I was just like, should we go down to the local store and just get a whole bunch of random stuff? We have no
I think
idea
that's
what
right.
it
We went
is.
to the 7-Eleven a few times, and
There's just crazy stuff there.
Yeah.
We're like, I wonder what some of this stuff's like.
I'm just going for a pee break. Give me 1 second.
And I had the asparagus juice earlier because I wanted to see what it was like, and I could not believe how bad it was. I was shocked, and I thought, there's got to be more of this. This is YouTube gold right there.
Yeah, it's pretty damn bad.
So Megamix is over. We've still got some, so yeah. This goes to the drop-in clinic tomorrow. Thanks, Jamie. We might need it.
Next year, do the same thing but with weird alcohol.
You got to give us guys ideas for next year. We'll definitely be at Computex next year. So give us some ideas for what you want to see in our. We're gonna have to make this a traditional live stream.
Maybe not with these same drinks though. But yeah, if it's weird alcohol, we can give that a try or something like that.
Good on you, Steve. From Michael. Well, if we find different drinks, I mean, we were thinking we'd also go to the places that make you drinks
Oh,
and getting some of those, but we just stuck with the stuff you can get from wherever we went.
yeah.
7-Eleven.
What's worse, the drink or the aftermath?
My stomach is super unsettled.
I
Like,
feel
it's
I'm great. I'm
feel
so
great?
glad it's done. I'm so glad it's done.
You cleansed yourself? People are still posting in our Discord images of like the drinks and stuff to become. Man, we've already got the WD-40 memes. We've got the Megamix now. Oh.
Yeah, it's just absolutely like a full diet drink. No.
Yeah, I
It's-
think I'll be okay.
Yeah.
I'm getting better. I'm recovering.
about a quarter of these were like laxative type drinks, like cleansers and stuff. So
I don't need lunch. It's 12 o'clock and I'm good. We do.
no, I don't think I'll eat for the rest of the day.
I'm not even joking. I'm a little bit hungry for food, but
I think if I had bread, it might settle.
yeah, if I ate it, it's probably not going to end well.
Steve, ready to finish off the other two?
There's no way. There's no way. I'd need a big donation to do that.
Don't even encourage them.
How
No, they
many?
will.
Oh my god.
I don't want to put a number on it.
We're not even. Yeah, just no.
No, it's all good. We don't need to see that happen. We've
Yeah,
mission accomplished.
mission accomplished.
This wasn't even the intention.
No, our main intention was to chat about Computex.
And try the drinks as we
Yeah.
did it. Just as sort of a thing.
At
I
WD-40.
Not sure
my-
that's a good idea.
I'm not sure that's healthy, Graham.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, Graham. Be serious. This isn't a silly stream.
Now with alcohol, if we added alcohol to
Alcohol would probably help.
this, do you think?
Nah, it'd make it worse.
It would make you more nauseous.
No, yeah, nah. So if
Well-
you have any more questions about Computex,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
should
We
probably,
got a bit
as a tech
distracted.
channel, we should probably
Looks like
answer a few
$100. I'd probably do it for $100. But
No, don't. You can't
Okay.
give them
Oh
ideas.
my
No.
God.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't commit to that. No, don't do it.
Yeah. Oh.
Not both of them. $100 per drink.
Thanks, Geordie, for your $2. If next year's alcohol, I'll be there. I'm sure you guys will tune in for next year's thing where we'll do something equally as...
Well, we'll do the exact same thing. We'll just try and find different drinks. Well,
Yeah.
we'll have to bring... Oh, sorry. We'll have to bring asparagus... Where is it? Where is this? Where is it?
The
Oh,
asparagus juice is a channel staple.
Yeah.
Get a good...
we might have to take one empty bottle home with us.
Yeah, we're going to have to take a nice picture of that to give you guys an idea of what
So-
it actually looks at.
That'll be here again next year. And probably the peanut...
The peanut
Milk?
milk?
Is it just peanut?
It's peanut rice milk.
Peanut rice
Oh
milk.
man, moving around to get those drinks is making me feel really ill.
Yeah, when I lean forward, it's like, ugh.
Yeah, those two are equally nasty, really. So they'll be back, and then we'll try and find 20 other odd drinks. So,
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of stuff that we didn't get.
no, there's heaps. So many. I can't get over how many different drinks there are.
Oh, Steve, why did you do it? Oh,
Hey,
Hardy, you lit. Oh no, have my one because it's a bit smaller.
I'm so annoyed.
That's why I said you shouldn't have put $1 value on it.
Can we do refunds?
I think we can refund it, but I mean,
You committed. to it.
ZZR Hardy did give us 64 gig of DDR4.
ZZ Ahad is one of our best Patreon members, so thank you very much for sending that
Yeah,
out. But
yeah, cheers. Thanks.
So guys, just know. So the 100 was for one. So
yeah,
if
I'm only
you got.
doing one.
So you don't want to do a second.
No, I'll do one. God. I hate this channel.
Are you saying we might close Harder
Yeah,
Unboxed after this?
I think we're gonna have to close it down.
Oh, I
we had a
feel
good
so
run.
sorry for you, dude. I mean, it's a good donation, so like.
And the worst
but-
bit is Kev's been drinking this. I'll spin the glass around. Hopefully, I'm in a safe zone.
Yep, you're right.
You gotta relax yourself for this one, don't you?
I'm stressed out massively.
We've got the bucket, don't we?
Yeah, bring the bucket around.
At least you're not drinking Tim's because that's like another.
I don't
like,
even know how much I can fit in my
centimetre.
stomach. This looks pretty bad. I'm gonna have to stir that first. That looks really bad.
I'm telling you guys now, there is no amount of money that would make me drink it. It's no amount.
I'll have another sip.
So you wouldn't
but
do
I
it for,
wouldn't
like,
drink the whole thing.
10,000. You
I'm,
wouldn't do
I'm
it.
feeling more and more ill as this stream continues to go on. So.
I was starting to recover a bit. I have to admit, that could all change pretty quickly.
We're probably getting mass unsubs on our channel now.
How many people are even watching the stream?
There's about 300 people watching.
Okay.
Oh, that's good enough.
All right.
How much for the next drink? I just don't think.
Actually, let me just...
I mean, if we get a decent donation, how about we all have one sort of good like mouthful sip of Tim's one? Would that be alright?
We've actually had our best couple of hours of subs.
Well, that's good.
All right.
Doing
all right.
all right.
I'm not going to do it in one go because that's way too much, and it's so thick. It's so
Do
thick.
it in 2 goes.
I don't even know how I did the last one.
In 2
Honestly,
goes,
I don't know
yeah.
how I did it. I really regret putting that extra asparagus in there.
Just think about our Computex coverage and how well it's been going.
They said 2,000 for Tim.
2,000. I mean,
500 for the next
2,000. That would pretty much pay for your airfare. Think of that's only.
drink. Yeah.
I would
don't. If you donate 2,000, I'll refund it. That's just ridiculous.
Yeah, it's too much money.
Don't do it.
A century egg for 5. What's a century egg?
The tea egg we found in the.
Oh, at the 7-Eleven.
I wanted to get it.
Brian ate like 4 of those last year and said they were
They're
delicious.
pretty good, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's weird though.
If we go to
So-
Japan, we'll have to get some of that rotten sushi. You know, that
Ah.
stuff that's like a delicacy.
Stinky tofu.
This is by far the best Computex coverage from anyone.
I'm just psyching myself up, guys.
Brought to you by MSI and Corsair and all their other sponsors.
All right.
Fractal.
Yeah. Here we go. Oh, that's a good
That
half of it
expression
done.
from you is...
Oh, it's so nasty.
That face palm, grab a screenshot of that. We need that in the Discord.
That is so nasty.
And just for you guys, I'll take a bit more.
Oh,
Oh, hang on a sec. Your stomach just rejects it straight away. Like,
it sucks, eh?
it's like it's not a gag reflex from like your throat. It's like it hits your stomach.
Yeah, and your stomach's just trying to like put it back out.
I've never felt anything like it before, and we've done this sort of stuff as kids, but not this sort of stuff. But this is weird.
Man.
I've never drank anything like it.
It's making my, like, you know, when you, like you're saying, your back of your throat starts
Yeah.
to like activate when you want
Yeah.
to vomit.
For me, it's when that part's okay. It's as soon as it hits my stomach, it's just like my whole body just goes.
It's
nah.
in the Discord.
Yes, that is how I feel. All right, I'm going to try and just finish this off because it's just painful thinking about it. I was so relieved last time, and then I've done it again.
That second
Do you
drink,
want me to help you get through yours?
I doubled the amount I drank, and it is a nightmare.
I'll do
Oh.
some more. It's Tim cook another one.
All right, give me a breather. Don't. I've got to drink so much more. Don't.
No. I got it.
You're killing me.
I'm right. No, when it first went in,
I know. I'm trying not to think about it.
it came straight back out.
I'm trying.
I at least got my. I was
It went-
so focused on getting it down.
It went like this, in, up, in.
Yeah, because I know if I vomit on stream, I'll never live it down.
No.
Like, that's just.
Oh, dude.
There's a lot on the line here.
The aftertaste.
Grab some water, seriously, because that stuff's horrendous.
Yeah, my stomach's throbbing. All right, let's just finish this off.
Your water's behind you. I think I put one.
I don't think I want to fill my stomach up anymore with liquid. All right, let's just get this done. Let's just do it. We're gonna do it.
Hot chili challenge. Now that's an idea because Steve and I freaking hate spice.
Yeah,
we
we'll do.
cannot tolerate it.
That's the idea.
We
What we'll do is we'll
cannot.
find the spiciest stuff we can and just get through it. We'll have get fire noodles and stuff, and then we can see how
I'm
much we can
terrible. Like so you know Nando's in Australia, like mild is like too much for me. That's how weak I am on that stuff. So
All right.
You're right, Steve.
It's gonna happen. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, I don't want to.
It's.
I can smell it from here as
I know,
well,
it's
which is
so bad.
it's like.
It's so bad.
Mm.
Come on.
oh, the sediment on the bottom
Oh
of the
my God.
glass. Oh no.
Oh God, I can't believe I got that down. Tim, can you not describe it as I'm drinking it, please?
I'll help you out, mate.
I could have finished that if you didn't start discussing the sediment in the bottom. Oh, yeah, it's pretty nasty.
Oh my god.
You do realise how sick you are going to be later, right? Says Jeff. Yes.
Oh man,
We're in for it now. We've got to edit stuff. We've got to film another video after this.
I feel so sorry for you.
Well, that's uncomfortable. All right, enough of that.
We're done.
That is so bad.
Dude, the feeling in the back of my throat is so strong. They're like sick feeling.
We've got travel insurance for hospitals, don't we?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna need it. Oh man,
Oh
this is not what I had in mind for this stream.
no, we were thinking. We have a nice casual chat about.
And just sip a couple of
'Cause
silly drinks.
We legitimately.
Tim, please label the video the official Intel 5 GHz demo drinking party.
So we had no plans to make a Megamix before we came on the stream. We were just going to drink them individually. And
yeah.
just-
This stream got out of hand.
Yes,
Get out of hand.
Steve is a god.
Oof.
Steve is a champ. I agree with that. Like I couldn't. If
I
I
couldn't
did the
drink
whole
that.
thing, that
No.
would be it.
You just got to not think about it and have someone describing the sediment in the bottom of the.
It's literally like that stuff you can get that makes you vomit straight away.
Yeah, I can feel it.
Yeah.
Like I've never ever eaten or drank something
Oh,
that does that to you.
I just got a whiff of like asparagus juice. I don't know whether.
Yeah, I could smell the glass the whole.
Uh
You,
oh, Tim.
want the bucket, buddy?
Oh no, no.
You're
Go to the
okay.
go to
No,
the.
I'm okay.
Ugh.
Seriously,
You two are freaking me out.
Nah,
oh,
you're
man,
right.
it's
You look like
just
you're
terrible.
Where's the? Do you want to take that away? Because Tim's.
Yeah,
He's
I think
It's the
buckling.
asparagus juice.
Nah, like put it
smell.
over on my desk
Hang
over
on,
there.
hang
we'll keep it in the shop.
I'll just whiff some of this banana and then I'll be all right.
So there's nothing.
Banana lollies.
Yeah, Steve's the champ for sure, guys. Like if Yeah, I know you guys want. I know you'd want us to. I just can't. If I have one more, I'm like, I know my limit, and I'm at like that feeling of I'm about to throw up.
Yeah, I got lucky for sure.
Yeah, you got one.
I think
For
Tim's
sure.
at the like limit.
I'm at the limit, man.
Yeah.
I'm at the limit.
That first,
we
the
just
first
can't do
go
it.
I had.
You guys are gonna throw up. If you hear us throwing up on stream and you're not feeling well yourself, like Jared is, that'll be it.
My
I can't do it, guys. Steve's just a beast, but even then, like, how?
There's you in the Discord, man. The Discord is going off.
Oh man.
Asparagus juice Megamix, the official drink.
So back to tech related content.
Go subscribe to Kev's channel. Please do that. Links in the description below to Tech Showdown. Give him some love. He was on the stream. He's been a great sport joining us for our ridiculous concept.
This has been fun. It's just the
Oh, it's been lots of fun. Like, as bad as it's been,
yeah. It's just I'm just surprised. Like
We'll keep you up to date in the Discord chat with how we're traveling over the next
just
3 hours.
yeah. I'm just stunned that you managed to do.
I don't really want to
that
get up
much.
and walk around now.
Oh, man.
What's the feeling like inside for you?
It feels unusual. Yep. It's bubbling, and I can feel I can feel the innards of my stomach. It's unusual. Yeah. It's kind of it's weird. It's almost worth doing to experience it. You could get there just by getting these two.
If you guys just
Those two are just unbelievable together.
Those are the big guns in the Megamix.
Yeah.
They do the damage.
mix those two together, guys, and have that.
They'll be
and you'll
making.
get an idea.
Yeah, we'll bring them
Yeah.
back next year for sure.
Oh, man, I have to go to the toilet again. There's just so much liquid.
Don't knock anything over. Alright, I'll read a few more comments. I'm just going to move slowly forwards.
Computex. That's what we're here for.
Oh, what do we got here? I haven't actually seen the refreshed Evolve X case, but I did love the original. Is the refreshed one just a bit more practical? I'm not sure. I'll have to have a look.
I really like Kevin's content, though he's kind of an ass for leaving his co-host at home.
Yeah,
Teddy has to hold down the fort
he
there.
does, yeah.
Watch the my latest monitor video. You'll see I included some footage of Teddy in there.
Oh, the chat's going too fast now. I can't read it. Yeah, well, it'll definitely be a tradition for this trade show anyway. I don't know how if I want to do it more than once a year.
So much liquid. Yeah, there was. We had a lot.
Yeah, we had a lot. I feel like, moving at...
Did you see what Jared said?
Where's Jared?
The second to the bottom.
But seriously, 4K B on that last... Yeah, we'll
Dude,
get...
you would, if you're feeling sick, if you watch that, if
Well-
you saw it in 4K, it'd probably make you throw
We've
up.
got... The problem is now, it's
It's
not...
mixed.
It's not separate. What we'll do is we've still got, I think, enough of everything. So we will redo another one because it's when you... Like, we've got to film the process.
Disgusting.
Because when you put certain ones in, it starts frothing and, like, bubbling. And the peanut milk...
Oh.
in the asparagus is like incredible, but I'll get 4K footage of that. We'll do that after the stream. We'll upload that. We'll link it in the Patreon, Discord, or whatever. But that's probably the hardest part, watching it being made and knowing you've got to drink that.
Peanut has the strongest flavour.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Yeah.
the...
But when you
But
put
the
that into
asparagus
the
is the worst.
when you put that into the asparagus, the way it looks is just it's like there's no way you would entertain drinking that.
And massive shout out to ZZR Hardy, who
Yeah, what a legend.
Yeah.
donated that money. Big shout out.
I'm happy
Our
about it
biggest
now.
Patreon.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he's been supporting us for a long time, so
Yeah,
thanks,
so-
mate.
very appreciative of that.
Steve, what was worse, asparagus juice or peanut milk?
It's a tough one. They were both absolutely terrible in their own
The
right.
asparagus smells way
The
worse.
asparagus smell.
I think
if
they were-
I smelt that, I'd be set off, man.
I think the peanut butter wasn't as disgusting as it was just really strong, like really strong. But combining them was just unbelievable. I could not believe the smell when they were
Yeah.
combined.
It's the worst thing I think I've ever smelled as far as a drink
I
goes.
could have never imagined that it would smell like that combining them.
So is this the new direction for the channel?
It's a lot easier than benchmarking. It's a bit more
Yeah.
painful at times,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Any cases that we saw at Computex?
We didn't do
Have
a
you used any Raid Max cases?
No. We checked out the new Deep Cool cases, that $40 one.
$40 one looks awesome.
Yeah, we've got a video coming up on that. Quite a few people have covered it already, but we thought we would anyway. We did a few other things there. They've got some nice new coolers. But it's $40 US, isn't it? $39 US.
It's not. It doesn't have as many of the fans as is shown in the footage.
No, it's just got one fan that's not an RGB or LED fan of any description, but it's got like an RGB sort of light bar thing on the front, which looks kind of cool, especially if you like your RGB.
It's tempered glass for $40.
It's tempered glass, and it can fit extended ATX motherboards in there. It's a pretty standard layout inside, but yeah, looked good. So for $40, there's a lot of competition already in those cheap cases, but I think that's a good one.
Favorite new upcoming product? I think we covered that a bit earlier on the stream. I mean, excluding Threadripper, there's a few cool things on show.
There's a lot of things that I'm looking forward to checking out.
The MSI monitors, I'm looking forward to testing out because there's some of them, I just did a video on them. Some of them are quite impressive. The NXG251, which is their 240 Hz 1080p 0.5 ms response time G-Sync monitor, that's going to be quite cool. But they didn't tell us. Did they tell you the pricing on it?
The G-Sync one?
Yeah.
No
No, they didn't.
yet.
Don't know what the pricing is, but if that comes in at the right price, I think a lot of you 1080p gamers that play a lot of competitive games would really like it. It's quite a cool monitor.
Were there any things that made you guys go, wow, that I want that on my personal setup? I mean, like
Well,
we said, the angled thing from Cooler Master was quite cool. And most of the
That was
RGB memory as well.
That was cool. I would want to make a gaming system with that, I reckon. Like
Yeah.
an 8700K gaming system.
Nice water cooling
I loved
options
and
there
I
as
loved
well.
the MSI. I know MSI sponsored us, but I genuinely loved the X39 creation. That just
Yeah, no, that was awesome.
I reckon it looks. A lot of people said, "Oh, they don't like the look of it," and whatever, which is fair enough. It's completely subjective.
Coles,
But-
higher. I just got here. Did I miss much?
Nah, didn't miss anything.
Mate,
Nah, didn't miss anything. We weren't... This drink... There's nothing to do with this drink
it's a
on
coffee.
the channel.
That's just
nothing.
a coffee blend.
Don't rewind and watch it or anything.
Yeah, so I thought that motherboard was cool. I definitely that's the motherboard. I think unless there's something else crazy that comes out, but I'm 99% sure that will be my new editing rig. Tim wants one as well, so we've hit up
Yeah.
AMD for a pair of 32 core CPUs and MSI for a pair of motherboards.
Yeah, and Sal Kagan says, get them to drop the stupid Meg from the name. I believe that is not a
I-
final name.
No, I already told them they definitely can't release it with that. It's terrible, and
Yeah.
so
I'm pretty sure it's just going to be the X399 creation.
it will be.
Yeah, it will be.
I told quite a few people that they have to change that, so they took that under advisement. So hopefully they
Yeah.
do, because it is. I don't know what that's all about.
And what are your thoughts on the 8086K?
Do we know the pricing on it?
Yeah, it's $425, I think.
Does it-
It's,
Yeah,
on,
but
it's on Amazon now, yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know how much.
Like
more it would be.
anniversary edition things are cool, but like it's more of a collector's edition, I suppose. If you're like really
Yeah. Let
passionate
me just
about.
check how much it is.
Well, it doesn't really matter because it's just an
Well, I
8700K.
just want to know how much more it is than the 8700K, like by comparison. But yeah, it
The creation motherboard has no. It has gigabit Ethernet.
it has 2 ports, doesn't it?
I think it's 10 gigabit Ethernet. That
I think it had a pair
it's
of them.
got
didn't
dual.
it?
Yeah, I think he's talking about 10
Oh,
gigabit.
okay.
Yeah, it's $425 US for the 8086K. So I think the 8700 is like $350 or thereabouts these days.
Oh, okay. Wow. Well, that's not.
Yeah, it's just it's like a collector's
Yeah.
edition CPU.
Be interesting to see. The one thing I want to test with it is how far it'll overclock. Like, is it like an extremely bends? Like, can you get 5.3, 5 point, maybe push 5.4?
I'd say most of them will do 5 point. Like you've still got to delid them anyway. So you're getting an anniversary chip to then hack it,
Yeah.
put it back together, and then it'll just be like it's an 8700K.
Yeah. So I mean, if
So-
you're doing any, it's just for the novelty fact. Like that's the only value in it is
Yeah.
Yeah.
having the 8086K. It is a limited edition chip, so they're not making tons of them.
It's
But that's
basically
the only reason
Intel's
to get it.
9590, isn't it? Essentially, because both of them were 5 gigahertz, and they both were released just for the fact of 5
Which
gigahertz.
CPU? The
FX 9590.
oh, I think you said Intel. Or did you
No, I
just-
said it's Intel's
Oh,
version
yeah, okay.
of the 9590.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Kev DeBarra only got 7.3 on LN2. It didn't beat either of the 87.
It won't be anything
Yeah,
special.
because
okay.
it's just
Well,
an 8700K.
it's an
they've
8700K.
renamed,
They
I just thought it was super, like a super bin one, but apparently, yeah, I didn't know that, so...
well, the
maybe
super
not.
binned ones are the one I got, which does.
Yeah. DeBauer thinks that they are basically golden sample 8700Ks.
Yeah.
Which is still a bit of variance in those anyway. It doesn't guarantee 5.3.
Yeah. The Trident Z Royal Ram, yeah, that looks cool. You'll see a video
Yeah,
on that soon.
we've got to come up with some sort of special case mod for that one.
Tim's Asparagus Juice asked me in the Discord, is your phone a Pixel 2 XL? Yes, I use a Pixel 2 XL. That's what you would have just seen there. This thing.
Takes very good pictures, doesn't it?
It's not bad. Those videos that you would have seen on Twitter
Yeah.
of us drinking the Megamix were... Well, just Steve drinking the Megamix.
I get a couple of backfires every now and then.
Oh, yeah, it's terrible, eh? Yeah.
Bit of pressure build up. I think, there's a bit of a chemical reaction going on in there.
Yeah.
The 8086 actually has a lower base clock than the 8700K, doesn't it? It's what, 4 gigahertz base, and 8700K is 4.3. I think that's right.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure on that.
Yeah, I didn't pay any attention to it because I just knew it was it's an 800K. So
No, I'm thinking of the all-core turbo. No, just figured that.
The all-core turbo is 4.7. With MCE enabled on the 8700K.
Yeah, I'm just mean default out of the box. And 8700K usually sits about 4.3.
Yep.
So yeah, I'd imagine the 8086 will also sit at probably at 4.3.
Will you benchmark the Megamix? We could probably benchmark the Megamix drink as thermal paste tomorrow. It'll be thermal paste tomorrow.
This will be glue by tomorrow.
Yeah. So tune back in for tomorrow's live stream.
So the 8700K is 3.7 base,
Yeah.
4.3 all, and the 8086K is 4 base, 4.4 all.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, so 100 megahertz
Yeah.
up on all. Yeah,
And so if you enable MCE though, that's So anyway.
Yeah.
But it's going to run stinking hot because it's still
it'll
a solid.
It'll be a nuclear reactor.
Like, I haven't followed much of the coverage on it because it's just a nothing chip for Tim and I. But if they had soldered it, it was a soldered chip or something.
That would have made it,
That could have been kind of cool. Yeah. I think guys were arguing saying, but you get better results by de-lidding and using liquid metal. But I don't know. Whatever.
Let me just...
Oh, we've got a few spammers in there, do we?
Yeah, here we go.
Tim's zapping them, so don't worry about that.
Zapping the spam.
Yep, ban them from the channel. Get rid of that.
There you go.
Yeah. How long have we been going for?
We're going for 2 hours and 40 minutes here.
Wow. How many people are still watching?
Roughly 300. It's dropped down a bit after the Megamix.
No doubt.
No surprise there.
Yeah, I'm not doing the third one. There's no way.
Yeah, it's been good. I mean, probably don't have all that much more to say, really. It's just about answering a few more questions.
Yeah,
and then...
I'm just trying to stay upright.
Yeah, that's right.
No, I still had fun. I mean, this was my first Computex. It is very stressful as a creator.
It's huge.
To get around, like, there's a lot. Last night, I was just trying to get all the footage I could at the Be Quiet booth of everything I wanted to cover there, mainly their coolers and power supplies. And you're just absolutely rushing around trying to get everything, and it's it's stressful in a different way, and everyone's trying to upload videos and that, and it's but you also got a lot of commitments because it's good here to meet up with obviously other tech YouTubers. You want
it's
to meet
hard
up,
to fit everything in.
Yeah, people from the industry. You want to go to parties because that's good for like networking and all of that, and you're just flat out. So you get up at like 6 a.m. and you go all day till about 11 at night, and you're just flat out the whole time.
Yeah.
It's quite stressful.
Kyle asks, how many Computex videos are yet to come out? For us, we've got
three, and then we're hopefully going to do. We've got some other cool
other things to do.
Got a few opinion piece things we want to do with some information and that. So we're hoping to get them done if we're not sick this afternoon. So we want to do a silly little video where we unbox the things we got at Computex.
Oh, the unbagging.
Unbagging.
Yeah.
So Tim did one of them at the end of one of his videos, so we've already done a little bit of it.
When do you think 4K 120Hz screens will be hitting the market? This month, they're already out. The G-Sync ones.
Yeah, the Asus one.
The Acer one's already out now. The
Oh,
X27, the Asus one's coming at the end of the month.
Yeah.
So they're both this month. What's the best part of Computex overall? It's just seeing cool stuff. I mean,
yeah, it's just...
and meeting people. Like, it's always really fun to go and meet the creators that you sort of follow on YouTube.
Yeah,
We all sort of know in the industry and that sort of thing. That's always a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole thing's a good experience.
It's meeting people. The going to the parties at night are good because you can kind of relax a bit more and meet with people and stuff, and that's quite nice.
Is it hard to access vendors with so many people on the show floor?
Depends where you are.
It depends on the booth. Like MSI's booth was like 50% employees. It's like they had their entire global workforce in the space of their booth.
It was ridiculous. There was just way too many people. And they would and they were so the people that kept walking in front of the cameras, was probably the same for you, were all MSI people. That would just, you'd be filming a product and they just walk like, they're like, oh.
It was the same last year as well.
Yeah, so some of the booths tend to be a bit quieter. It just depends what's on show. Like, obviously, if there's a lot of new stuff, those booths are packed. The ones where it's just less exciting are less packed. But I've been to, like, Mobile World Congress, and it's much busier at Mobile World Congress. It's and the halls are much bigger, so it's just different.
I think it depends. Is that one open to the public as well?
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
But it's like for phones and that sort of thing, and wireless technology, so you get all that sort of stuff.
Any collaboration ideas ideas with Tech Yes City and Tech Deals? Probably. We often do stuff with Brian. I spoke to Mr. Tech Deals just before we left for Computex, and he also wants to do something with us after Computex, so we'll tee that up with him, so that shouldn't be too far away. So that's always good stuff.
I saw a comment about AMD's Threadripper 2 pricing on the 32 core. It's going to be expensive, obviously, but
yeah, I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know what the US pricing was, but in New Zealand, the 1950X was about $1,550, which is about similar in Aussie. It would have been probably
about 1,000 US.
Yeah, so about 1,000 US. So I would imagine the 32 core will be above that.
Well above.
Well above.
Yeah, so
it'll be over 1,500
US.
Well, when I say it will be, we have no idea at all. Tim and I were discussing it, but yeah, I don't know. I really don't know where to settle on that one. I kept guessing around.
Yeah, it's hard to say. We don't know. We're not under embargo. It's not like we do know.
No.
I can't tell you, but...
Yeah.
What else have we got here? We're going to E3.
Really
not going to E3. Just want to get home and do other stuff.
The most surprising, this wasn't a question, but the most surprising booth for me here was the Acer one.
Empty.
It was empty. They had like nothing in it.
They had about 3 products.
They had a massive booth too.
Yeah, it wasn't like a small booth, but they had a huge area, about the same size as like MSI and all the other big companies had, and they had literally 3 products in it.
Was it 3, was it? I thought it was 4.
I think it's
3 or 4.
Anyway,
and then one of each of the items. Like some companies have like, you get MSI, their new monitors, they have like 3 or 4 of them there.
Yeah.
And Ace had 1, and they weren't even new products.
And the booth was, every time I walked past, was just empty.
Yeah, it was empty.
What a huge waste, because it must have cost them a fortune.
Yeah, maybe they thought they'd have something to show off, and then they didn't at the last minute, but...
Alright, hang on, I'll be back in a second. I've got another liquid run. I overdid it, boys.
Yeah, we definitely overdid it. Do you think NVIDIA will unveil 11 series at Hot Chips? We've been hearing a few things at Computex about when NVIDIA will be releasing their new GPUs. Hot Chips, we've seen that conference is on August 20. And I think
would make sense.
I think they'll definitely have information by then. We're sort of hearing at the moment right at the end of July.
Yeah.
From multiple sources here. So it's not something we've talked about on the channel before, but...
July, August, definitely, I'd say.
So obviously you might have seen, NVIDIA's CEO Jensen came out in the press event and he wanted to talk about all of his drive compute, all of his AI stuff.
Yeah.
And then he made that comment that we're not going to see NVIDIA new consumer GPUs for a long time. But basically what we've been hearing from everyone else is that that's a big load of crap and that they're actually coming at the end of next month. So end of July is when we'd be expecting it from what we're hearing at the moment. But we've been hearing that for a while anyway. We've been hearing July for a while. And that Hot Chips thing in August is definitely still on. So you won't have to wait too long for that.
$32 core Threadripper for $9.99. I'd say
that would be too cheap.
There's no way.
They're not going to do it.
No way.
They don't have the incentive to undercut by that much.
I mean, anything's possible. Like I said, we have no idea. So they could, but I would...
That would... If they did that, there's the worry, because for a company, obviously they have to recoup costs, and they don't need to undercut Intel that much to,
the question... Sorry to interrupt. The question is, how done is Intel?
Oh, if they managed... If they did that and it was still profitable, then that would be Intel would
Yeah,
be in a
but I
very
think-
bad space.
I don't think it would be that bad for Intel because HDDT is a niche platform.
I think
Like,
it'd
it wouldn't
be,
do that,
I think
like-
it'd be a worse move for AMD to do that.
Yeah, they're like
Yeah, they
As
lose
great as it
control.
would be,
they'd lose, market share in that segment, but they're not going to lose anything from their server market, which is their big.
without having thought about it thoroughly, what would
Yeah.
you put the pricing at?
Me,
Yeah,
1700 US.
that's what I was.
Yeah.
The
Seven,
32 core.
1700 is
Yeah,
17 or 1800. I would put it somewhere in there.
because they'll definitely be releasing the 24 core as well, and
Yeah.
they'll have the 16 probably a 12 too. And I think you'll probably see something like 12 core 500. You'll have a 16 core for 800.
Yeah.
You'll have a 24 core will be the best value, probably around 1,000, and then the 32 core will be the typical. It's the top end model. We can push it a bit up, so around 1700. But again, we don't know. That's just a guess.
What Intel's most worried about is the Epic CPUs.
Yeah.
Like the server market is their big money maker, and
Well, that's the other thing though. They've still got to sell the Epic CPU, so you can't make a high-end desktop CPU
Well,
$1,000.
The
Yeah,
32 core
exactly.
Epic CPU isn't that expensive. It's only a few thousand. Like it's well below the cost
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Intel's
Yeah.
high CPU core
Yep.
counts chips. So
well, yeah, Jared, it would, but you can always upgrade to the 24 core because you wouldn't need to change your X399 motherboard,
Yeah.
and I'm sure you'd probably still get a decent price for your 1950X.
yeah, I mean the 1950X now retails for $900, so
And
it
it's-
still would be cheaper.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know the specs. We don't know how much better it's going to be. It's probably going to be similar to what we saw with first gen to second gen Ryzen. So at the same core
Yeah.
count, it's not going to be a huge leap. If you can take advantage of 32 cores and it's really going to speed up your workload, then it'll be worth it. But if you're struggling to use the 16, then it's probably not going to be worth it.
If it's on Jared, if you're like your 1950X, if you're editing videos mostly, that is very, very powerful. I really don't think you'd need to go to the 24 core.
For editing videos, it wouldn't be very good at all.
Yeah.
But for encoding, it would be great.
Yeah.
And if you do other things like rendering and stuff like that, or anything that can use all those cores, would be fantastic.
Yeah, he said realistically 16 cores is plenty for me. Dude, 16 cores is plenty for anybody. Nice.
Yeah, and even in some applications like Premiere, you get scaling issues above that amount of cores.
Though we did notice with the other effects, if you apply lots of them,
Yeah, if
So-
you're doing like a lot of parallel processing, but for video rendering, like the 18 core Intel CPU isn't that much faster than like their 12 and 8 core ones for editing.
yep.
Just because of that scaling issue.
I just love the competition between Intel and AMD. Yeah, it's so good. So that's why we want to see Intel keep coming with new stuff as well. Because it'd just be interesting if it just swings the other way.
Yeah.
And Intel just keep rehashing the same old thing.
Well, Intel, they might finally figure out 10 nanometer, and they might have, their 7 nanometer tech might be raring to go. You just don't know. Like
It's going to be good.
they could come
Intel's
back.
a big company.
Oh,
And
they're
they got
huge.
a lot of money. So don't think for a second that they're just sitting on their hands because they're...
Well, they're not anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think the 9000, as we spoke about earlier, I think the 9000 series from Intel will be 14 plus. Was it
Plus, I think.
for
Frank
now.
says, but the
Yeah.
cores will be bottlenecked by the RAM.
Well, that's
I don't know.
not
Well,
necessarily true because
I don't think so.
RAM access is still fine through Infinity Fabric, but it will hurt if memory bandwidth is the limiting factor to your app.
Yeah.
Like as opposed to having all the cores able to access their own memory controller.
Yeah.
But and it will probably impact gaming as well. But it's not a gaming CPU.
No.
For things like video rendering, for things like not necessarily simulations, but certainly AutoCAD and those sort of apps, the memory bandwidth thing is not going to be a big issue. And,
No.
and at the very worst, you're going to be getting the 16-core Threadripper
I mean,
performance.
we'll run a couple of gaming benchmarks on it for our day one review, but it's super pointless. There's really no... If you can afford to buy a 32-core Threadripper system, you can afford to buy an 8400 dedicated gaming system. So
yeah, exactly.
there's just no point gaming on it at all. There was a question up about, I think it was 2200G or Ryzen 5 1400
Yeah.
by Dennis. It depends on pricing, really. If you're not going to use the integrated GPU in the 2200G, I'd probably go the 1400 because you just get SMT support.
agree. Yeah.
So that's probably, and especially if they're very similar in price as well, which they
2200
should be.
Yeah, 2200G is great. Like, such good value.
Yeah,
It's really good.
But if you're not going to use the integrated GPU,
Yeah,
then it's probably not worth it. If you've got like a 1050 Ti or better.
Yeah.
How
Yep.
you guys going after the Megamix?
Is it settling now?
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
settling. It's definitely settling. So, yeah. That was not a good idea. But we'll
we go-
definitely do it again.
Yeah. Well,
I
we
think
go for pretty much nearly 3 hours, so it's probably time to
Yeah.
wrap up the stream.
Yeah, it was meant to be like a 1 hour stream.
Yeah.
Get back to work.
Dude, if we do like chili next year, that'd be fun. Spicy.
Man, we're
food.
gonna
I
get
don't want to do chili.
wrecked.
I'm extremely weak when it comes to chili. And I know I'll make myself
Then
do
it'll
it.
be my. Then it'll be my.
It'll come back your way.
Yeah.
I can go pretty good in it. But yeah,
So I'll wrap it up there.
I think so.
Well, anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream.
Bit
Thanks.
crazy.
Big thanks to Kev for joining us. Made it
that
a
was
lot
fun.
more entertaining having three of us and Kev gagging every 5 minutes, so putting me off my game. And I'm glad Tim was able to hang in there as well. It was looking a bit dicey for a while
I'm
there.
doing all right.
yeah, it was a bit rough at the end there.
The Megamix is killer, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And the freaking, if I ever see that asparagus juice again,
we've learnt not to joke about things we could possibly do on stream.
Yeah.
Just don't bring them up
Yeah,
because
exactly.
ZZR Hardy will make you do it.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Thanks everyone for following our live stream, and we'll catch you in the next video.
See
Thanks,
ya.
guys.